Hi guys. Hi Shantice. Jennifer, Miss Russell, Butterscotch. How is everybody doing? I think I've got one more live that I have to download. That's good, one live. Liliana, Martin, you do not need to gift me, you do not need to tap the screen, you do not need to follow me to get a reading. Appreciate you if you do, but you really don't need to do that. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you'd like to get on my list and you'd like a 7-card reading, it is the Hey Felicia Carousel. Highly recommend that you record your reading so you can go back to it later on. I do try to post all of my lives on my YouTube channel, but I'm having technical difficulties at the moment downloading 2 of them. The first 15 minutes is always going to go to my followers and my super fans. Once the 15 minutes is done, I'll cater to my gifters. And then once I'm done with my list, I'm going to cater to everybody in the room. People who are... Close the door, don't like flies. If you're not following me, you can copy and paste your question. But you're going to have to be patient because I always read for... everybody in the room. I do take care of my followers first. Again, the first 15 minutes of this live is going to be dedicated to my followers, super fans. If you're a super fan gets guided messages with every question that they ask me, and they get me 2 days a week. So when you're a super fan, I'll do 1 day of pure tarot cards and reading, and then the other second day is real talk. So I teach everybody the things that I've learned. Precious 44, Halima, Keshni, Vivian, just saying hello to everybody. Again, guys, I love and appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts, but you do not need to gift me. And hey, Sylvia, the reason why I say you don't need to gift me, because it doesn't guarantee you a reading. If you do want to bypass everybody in the room, I've pinned it in the corner of the screen. It is 7 cards for the carousel that will get you on my list, and then you bypass everybody in the room. Every time I start my live, I'll do 15 minutes for my followers and my super fans. Once the alarm clock goes off, I will cater to everybody else, especially and the people who's paid for a reading. It's much cooler here in London, thank God. Like, it's not so deadly anymore. It's bearable. Thank God for that. So it is getting much better. Let me cleanse the space so I can get started, not waste any time. And again, it's going to be my followers first, members and super fans, and then I'll cater to my gifters and everybody else. Yep, we got Mercury in retrograde. Angels, guides, and we also had the full moon. I think it was yesterday, or was it today? I can't remember. Angels, guides, loved ones, you're close to me and my family here on TikTok, and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you. In love and light. In love and light. Here we go. All right, let's get started. Let me get my alarm clock. First 15 minutes to my followers, and then here we go. 15 minutes starts now. I'm going to scroll all the way to the top. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room and you'd like to get a 7-card reading, it is the carousel above the screen or in the gift box below. I've pinned it there. All right. Let's see. Trying to find my first question from a follower. Halima, will I travel to UK this year? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Halima travel to the UK this year, please and thank you. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. You do not even have to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share or subscribe. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is ask your question. And you don't even have to follow me. And if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will always get guided messages with every question that they ask me, and they also get me 2 days a week. I feel like you're not going to travel to the UK this year. I feel like there is money that you need to wait for. There's money that needs to come in that isn't here yet. It could be money, job opportunities. It feels like there's also an opportunity around love. There is travel in your energy, but I feel like there's a delay. It just feels like there's some stuff that is going to come about that's going to create the delay. There's also a younger masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. There's also unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. And there is something around money that you need to wait for. And that's why there's probably a delay for it. Halima, I don't think it's going to be this year. It could be at the end of the year. But I am seeing at some point it will happen. Why can't I pin up? Right, it's not allowing me to pin up, guys. So can you please listen to your name? Monisha. What does July have in store for you, Monisha? Monisha, angels, guides, loved ones. What does July have in store for Monisha, please? And thank you. July. What is in store for July? I feel like you need to have healthy boundaries in July. Protect yourself from energy vampires, healthy boundaries, persevere, keep moving forward. I feel like around the 9th, something could happen, 9 days, 9 weeks, the 9th of a month. 9 is significant in your energy for July. It could be a time frame. You might see this number everywhere you go, but 9 represents completion. There's a delay in money coming in, but it's like money is coming in, but slowly. There's also a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. And I also feel like you need to focus on the blessing in disguise, Monisha, instead of paying attention to all the things that has gone wrong. Like, look at the blessing in disguise instead of focusing on the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. Month of July, Liliana, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Liliana need to know? July, please, and thank you, Liliana. There's a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. You need to make sure that you're listening to your gut, your intuition and your soul, because your intuition is on point during this time frame. There is abundance around you, but the reason why the energy is a little bit delayed or blocked is because you've got anxiety around something. Sleepless nights, worries, fear around something. There's a delay to it because there's a fear around it. Your commitment is being tested, Liliana. Okay. Chantal, will everything be good with the office? Angels, guides, loved ones, will everything be good with the office? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not even need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and you're not a follower, I will still read for you anyway. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I don't know about this. It feels like there's going to be some problems on some level, because this is like not equal energy. It's like more people doing the work, other people are not doing the work, other people are not putting the grind in to some degree, and then it's like there's silent conflict. It's like there is conflict in the air, but it's not like exposed in some way. There will be some sort of new beginning around this situation, but it's later on. And you just need to have the strength through this energy, Chantal. Because if the energy is a little bit tumultuous, because we got Mercury retrograde, everything is a bit off. The energy is going to be off. It says, be bold and make the first move. That is your guided message. Celestine, will I get the help I need for the rent by Friday? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you get the rent, the help that you need for the rent? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower. If you don't follow me, you do follow me. Copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you and you're not a follower, I will read for you. Yes, you will. If you would like my list and you would like to bypass the 50 people in the room, a 7-card reading is the carousel. I feel like there will be help. You're afraid of it and you feel like you're not going to get help around the home. That could be magnified out into the universe. But I do feel like justice will be served. I feel like there will be help in your energy. Somebody maybe that you least expect could help you out. Got Capricorn and Taurus energy around you. I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, it feels yes. And I got Libra. I feel like the energy for you is really good. Actually, Celestine, I do feel like you're going to be okay. I do feel like people are going to help you. There is going to be help for you. And by the way, Celestine, if you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask for help, you're not going to get it. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Chris need to know, please? In love and light for Chris. You're manifesting everything that's coming into your life. So you have to ask yourself, is it good or is it bad? There's expansion in your energy, expansion, travel, collaboration, commerce, the exchange of goods. I also feel like later on down the line, if not yet, you're going to start to feel more at peace, especially in the mind, harmony, success. I feel like there still needs to be healing done underneath the surface of things, because this is about balance, harmony, and moderation, and finding equilibrium in your energy or filling up your own cup. Confidence is key to success, Chris. Okay. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen. I don't expect you to do that for me. If you would like a question, copy and paste it. Spam me as much as you like. And if my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you are a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me. I feel like there's unexpected gifts and pleasantries in your energy. I feel like slowly but surely, if you're putting it into practice, mindful meditation and having happy thoughts and focusing on the positive things, if you keep focusing on the issue at hand or the things that are in the physical or the mundane, you'll create like conflict, challenges, rivalries. But there is unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. This is like fun, nostalgic, having fun, letting your hair down. I just feel like with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords is over-analyzing and overthinking it, over feeling restlessness, anxiety, or burnt out. So if you're mindful about what you're doing, Keshni, then things could change for you and you could see a blessing in disguise. But if you keep focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, then you're going to create a problem for yourself. We all create our own problem. You are good enough. We create our own problems. Because you focus on the problem. That's why. Any messages for Sylvia, angels, guides, loved ones? What does Sylvia need to know, please? In love and light. What does Sylvia need to know, please? In love and light for Sylvia. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you, even if you don't follow me. You don't need to gift me, like I always say. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room and get a 7-card reading, it is the carousel. I feel like there's money that's supposed to be coming in at some point, but it's not here yet. You're supposed to be collaborating with 2 or 3 people. I do see that you need to be childlike and let your hair down, because there's unexpected opportunities, gifts and pleasantries coming your way. I am seeing that you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. I am seeing that there's an older masculine around you. So if this person isn't here yet, this person's coming in at some point. I am seeing that you're in the middle of learning important life lessons. The World card is the end of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, the completion of something. Sylvia. Will Frank and I be in an exclusive relationship? Anna. Will Frank and Anna be in an exclusive relationship? Will Frank and Anna be in an exclusive relationship? Will Frank and Anna be in an exclusive relationship? I got a yes, but I don't know if there's victory around it. You guys can level up on some level, but there's a lot of hidden energy about Frank that you don't know about. It feels like this person keeps a lot to themselves. They're very hermit energy, because I've got the hermit card here. And I also feel like they could be very manipulative and very good at pulling the wool over your eyes. Make you feel a certain type of way. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, this person does care about me the way I think they care about me. But really, I don't know if they do. There's a disconnect here in the energy. Yes is the answer to your question. I don't like it though. Jeanette, is my husband Mike having a third party, please? If the answer just happens to be yes, do not go up to your husband and go, I know that you're cheating on me because the tarot reader has told me so. You have to make sure that you get proof and evidence. Guides, loved ones. Is there a third party for Jeanette? Is there a third party for Jeanette? Is there a third party for Jeanette? Is there a third party? I think there is a third party, but I don't think it's what you think it is. This could be somebody, it could be your husband hanging around with his mates or with his friends or hanging around with his friends. You may think he doesn't have any friends, or maybe hanging around with his colleagues. He feels heavily burdened. He feels drained, tired. His mind is stressed out in some way. He doesn't sleep at night. He wants new beginnings and new opportunities, but he doesn't feel it's coming his way. He's coming out as immature, cutthroat, stoic, ice cold, and brutally honest. I do feel like there's a third party, but it's not what you think. You got to have faith in your dreams. If you don't have faith in the things that you want, then it's not going to happen, is it? Is the younger masculine C? Once the alarm clock goes off, I will cater to everybody else in the room. If you would like to bypass everyone in the room, it is 7 cards in the corner of the screen for the carousel. Is the younger masculine Mr. C? No, it's not Mr. C. And he does have insecurities around money, in his emotions. And if you did start something up, it probably will end at some point. He's coming out as immature, sexually orientated, but also extremely slow to movement. It's not Mr. C, sorry. The energy for you is gaining momentum. The energy for you, Ophelia, is gaining momentum. Trust your intuition. Will July be good for me overall? Let's have a look. Will July be good for you overall? Do you think it's going to be good for you? Because if you're in the lack mindset, then it won't be. It just feels like in order for you to have a good July, you've got to release any heavy burdens that you're carrying or that you're holding on to. You need to make sure that you're tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, and you need to be co-creating what you want to happen in July. You need to go within and do some soul searching, because the Hermit card talks about going within. It talks about spiritual illumination, spiritual insight. There is an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Camo. Will my life be better if I move to Cape Town? Will your life be better if you move to Cape Town? Will your life be better if you move to Cape Town? Yeah. But I mean, you're not going to, it's life wherever you go. It depends on who you are and your energy. You attract the energy that you are. So if you feel like where you are is so toxic and it's bad and it's a crappy environment, it's because you're not satisfied where you are. You're not looking for new beginnings. You feel like there's just a off-key energy to it. But who's to say if you move to Cape Town, you're not going to have all of these emotions there? The answer is yes. The Death card is a what do you call it, a divine intervention. Big changes, moving on, rebirth and a transformation. Fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want, remain on top of your game, be your authentic self, and don't think that it's going to take another area to be happy. You have to be happy in yourself. Nikki. Nikki. Angels, guides, loved ones, any messages for Nikki? What does Nikki need to know? Now that my alarm clock's gone off, I'm going to cater to everybody else in the room. If you'd like to bypass the 64 people in the room and you would like to get a 7-card reading, it is the carousel just there above the screen. You need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people and say what you mean and mean what you say. The Queen of Swords is logic of mind, strategic, cutthroat, brutally honest, and she calculates her move. There's 2 masculines around you. I've got 2 older masculines. They could be lovers or friends. If they're not here yet, they're coming in. You could meet them around work, study, a party, a wedding, or a celebration. So I've got the King of Coins, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and I've got the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then I've got a wedding anchoring your reading. So the 4 of Wands always anchoring your reading. The 4 of Wands always represents a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, a party, a nice event. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so now I'm going to include everybody in the room. So if you would like to get an in-depth reading with me, Miss Russell, you're next. All right, Miss Russell, what is your reading about? I'm doing a 7-card reading for Miss Russell. If anybody's interested in getting a 7-card reading, this is what it looks like. And it is, again, the carousel just above the screen or in the gift box below. Is there a specific question that you have for me, Miss Russell, or is it a general? Let me know, sweetie. Let me know. Miss Russell, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Miss Russell. What does Miss Russell need to know, please, in love and light? Miss Russell. I see Capricorn in your energy. I see 222 in your energy. I see accomplishment in your energy. I see like spiritual guidance in your energy. I feel like you're supposed to see like you need to change your perception or your perspective. I feel like there's something about nurturing or healing, or it's like giving back in some way. There is something around your energy where it feels like there is a cycle. There's a completion or a cycle. I'm also seeing a partnership, yin-yang, the balance of the yin-yang energy around you. Coupling, being with somebody. Is it a general or is it something specific, Ms. Russell? Ms. Russell. Please don't pay for a reading if you're in a meeting, if you're going somewhere, if your phone is dead, because I don't want you to miss your reading. Susie, you're on my list. I will always cater to my gifters first. Once I'm done with my gifters, I'll go back to the screen and start reading followers as well as people who don't follow me. You don't need to gift me, guys. You do not need to tap the screen. I'm not asking you to do that. You do not need to tap the screen. You can just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions, though, on my lives during my lives only. And subscribers will get me 2 days a week. And subscribers also gets a guided message with every question they ask me. Ms. Russell, are you here? Because if you're not, I'm going to have to bypass you. And I'm going to have to go to Susie. Is it a general? Is it something specific? You're here. Okay, good. So did you pick up on what I said, yeah? So just put general or add an emoji to if you've got something specific that you want me to focus on. But there's something about, there's an intense connection around you. And there needs to be balance in the energy. I feel like the universe is going to send you signs, symbols, and synchronicities. I feel like I keep seeing 222 in your third eye. I keep seeing like nourishing your physical, mental well-being. And I'm also hearing giving back. I also feel like I see Capricorn around you and accomplishments. Right, I'll do a general reading for you. And if I didn't answer your question, please keep posting it up and eventually I'll answer it. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is you need to walk away from something that makes you feel like you always have to fight to be seen. Walk away from something that you feel like you have to fight to be seen. Fight for recognition, fight for love, fight for respect, feeling ignored in some way. I don't care if this is the work, the family, colleagues, co-workers, with your at work arena, the home arena, the home life, family, don't care. But this represents walking away from something now. You have to reevaluate the situation that you're in, and then you might have to turn your back, abandon, retreat, and move on from it. Because it may feel like you're continuously trying to get attention. You're continuously trying to change who you are for somebody else. It just feels like the energy feels a little bit, it feels a bit topsy-turvy if this is how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. It's draining as far as I'm concerned. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, because the Hierophant always represents spirituality, a spiritual connection. It represents a marriage, a higher form of commitment. If you feel like you have to defend yourself or fight to be seen in your marriage, this is something that you need to reevaluate if this is the case. I also feel like maybe what you're dealing with is very slow in energy. It's like I got money, pay rise, promotion, and investment coming your way. There's a lot of stability in regards to money and finances coming in and around you. But when you got the Knight of Coins, it's always slow to movement energy. Yes, somebody that you can rely on, but it represents slow to movement energy. Slow and steady wins the race. It has to be on their time, not your time. There is good news coming your way. Could be a money, pay rise, promotion, and investment that's going to pay off. Even though it might be slow in energy to get to you, it will. But again, the Page of Coins is children, the good news, the message, the offer, something tangible and long lasting. And then you've also got the Nine of Coins. And the Nine of Coins is a single energy. It's like maybe spending some time on your own to just reevaluate your situation. The Nine of Coins represents stability, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. It represents the need for you to ground your energy to Mother Earth, because the energy might be feeling a little bit up and down or a bit topsy-turvy. You've also got another masculine. So you've got two masculines around you. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Can any of my moderators see Ms. Russell's question? Because I can't. Can any of my moderators see Ms. Russell's question? Because I can't. There's a chance to collaborate with 2 or 3 people. Again, if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I do have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your energy. Strong Aries, Leo, Sag. She said it's about her pregnancy. Oh my God, congratulations. Are you putting a negative taint to it? Are you putting a negative energy onto the pregnancy? Are you asking me how is the pregnancy going to go? Like, you shouldn't ask that question, girls. This implies I'm super excited. So what is your question around the pregnancy? Is it a girl or a boy? I could do that. I got a whole bunch of boys in your energy, though. I got a boy around you. I already have a son. Sorry. Sorry, but boys all over the place. There's boys everywhere. All the cards that are down, they're all men. Oh, well, sorry. There you go. The sun. So look. Boys, boys, boys. Looking for a good time. Boys, boys, boys. Then you got the sun. Look at all these boys. So you got a whole bunch of boys in your energy. So I feel like you could potentially have another boy. Other than that, I've got money. I've got security. I've got stability. I've got tapping into the higher part of yourself. I want boys. I've got the energy looks good for you, Miss Russell. I like it. So if you're, I didn't see your question. You're asking about the pregnancy. How will it go? I don't see it going any other way but good. Why would it go? Why would it go bad? And he might be exactly like your husband, I feel. You're probably thinking, ah, shit. There's going to be such similarities between your child, this child coming in, and the husband. You're probably thinking, yeah, but my son already looks like his father. Now I want my next son to, you know, look like me. Probably will happen that way, but probably will have the traits of your husband. So the energy around your pregnancy looks good. In the cards that I pulled for you earlier and that I showed you, there's nothing in there that indicates that I have to worry about you. And you got some financial stability coming your way as well. Susie, you're next on my list. If you'd like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth, I feel like if you can't get to me via TikTok, because TikTok's being an asshole, then you might need to email me. My email is on the main page of my Instagram. You're pregnant. I can't believe it. That's so good. My son was premature, so I'm worried about this pregnancy. Why are you adding? You've been following me for so long. You should already know this. Why are you adding the spirit of worry and attaching it to your son? That's weird. You know how I do this. You are attracting worry. Now you're going to attach worry to the unborn child. Something to worry about. You've been following me forever. You know how I do this. You know what I say about this. I don't look at my kid and think worry when I think about my child. I think of positive, protection, love, light, energy. That's what I see when I focus on my child. I don't focus on the things that could go wrong or danger around my child. I don't go, that's not in my timeline. It's not in my energy field. And my daughter was premature and she's a gangster. I was premature. I'm a gangster. Hello. All right. Susie. Finances. There's growth potential around you. I've got Sagittarius around you. I've got 11, 11, 44 and 33 in your energy. So you're going to see them numbers everywhere you go, Susie. I feel like there's something that doesn't fit together, like conflicted in some way. There's a bit of a disconnect or separation with the current career or your finances in some way. So are you attracting or are you chasing? Are you chasing or are you attracting? It's one or the other. There's no one on my list. I've just got Susie. If you'd like to get on my list, there's 7 cards for the carousel. There feels like something needs to shift and change around the career in order for you to have your financial abundance. There needs to be a freedom energy around your career is what I'm hearing. Like freedom to do what you love to do with the work that you're doing. So the work that I do, which is tarot, I can do this all over the world. So if I wanted to live in another country and this is my job, I could take this anywhere I wanted. It feels to me, Susie, that you need to have a career where you could work from home or work from where you are. Tyranny, you're on my list. I feel like you're supposed to level up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Susie, like you need to be a boss or you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. Because from me and in your energy, you're like growing. You are more experienced and you're more qualified than a lot of people. But then I feel like, are you using your skills to good use? Or are you not going further up the ladder in some way? Something needs to change. That's all I can feel in your energy, Susie. Something has to shift. Something needs to shift. Something needs to change. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to do any of those things, guys. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get me twice a week. And subscribers will also get a guided message with every question they ask me. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen. Who the fuck's got time to do that shit? Why do I look like I just smoked a doobie? Like my eyes are proper red. What is going on? It's like I just... Oh, yeah. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know why I look high. I just left law enforcement and I want a new career. That's what I said. It's time to change something. That is so good. So now you got to well, what are you going to do? If you're asking me what career, you got to tell me. Because nobody in the planet was ever going to tell me that I was going to be a tarot reader. So you have to go, okay, Anna, should I choose between being a bus driver or a florist? And then I'll go, okay, I'll pull the cards on it. But you've already done what I'm already telling you to do. So you're already doing what you're already on the right track. Something needs to shift and change in and around your career. You don't need to gift me. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share or subscribe. I say this because it doesn't guarantee you a reading. And I don't want you to waste your money gifting me because gifting doesn't guarantee you a reading. This is why I say to you, don't tap the screen, don't like, don't share, don't subscribe, and don't follow. Just put your questions in. If you do, namaste. Thank you so much. But you don't need to do that. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get to a 7-card reading, it is the carousel. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen and it's over there in the corner. That will give you a 7-card reading. So I left without having my backup plan. So now I'm worried. I would never tell anybody to leave their job. Your worry is going to turn toxic. So watch what you're thinking. Because the devil card is fear, 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 stress, worry, worry, worry. You left because there was already toxicity in the energy already. You didn't like how it felt. You felt bound to it and you weren't going to gain or get anything. They probably weren't giving you enough money. Like you probably weren't getting paid enough and the energy again was just not right. And as a Queen of Cups, you're feeling really emotionally unfulfilled with the job. So everything that you've done thus far was correct. You had to leave this job. So when you've got the devil card next to the 4 of coins card, that is always like entrapment. You feel trapped in this energy and you don't like it. You're not getting paid what you're worthy. I get that you're worried, but don't let your worry amplify it. It's like the ending is a new beginning. It always represents that. It was a painful ending, hitting rock bottom. But don't allow your emotions to run away with you or get the better of you. Because the Queen of Cups, she always worries about everyone and everything and stress out about everyone and everything. And that will end up making you ill. It makes you sick. It makes you anxious. It makes you like have anxiety. It makes you overanalyze and overthink things. And then you go to sleep at night and then you don't sleep at night because of your worries and your fears. So I highly recommend that you don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Just keep applying for jobs. Put yourself out there. You'll get it. Look at this. You got wish fulfillment around you. Pray, wish, ask for what you ask and get rid of your fears and your worries. Because like I said to Ms. Russell, fears and worries is an attachment. You're attached to fears and worries. So that energy is a spirit. Imagine that fear and worry is a spirit and you just called it in. So if I'm going, I'm worried, the worried spirit comes in and attaches itself to you. The fear spirit will come in and attach itself to you. So now you're even more fearful. Now you're even more worried. And what does that energy do? It blocks away opportunities. So when you've got the 9 of Cups, take care of your health. This is wishes coming true. This is abundance, material abundance and good health. And I ain't worried about you because you want a new job. This is God's hand giving you a new opportunity. Ace of Coins always represents the job, the promotion, the investment, new income, the new opportunity coming your way, and anchoring your reading, good news, the message, the offer, something tangible, something long lasting coming into your energy field. And I said you're going to see 11, 11, 44 and 33. These could be time frames. It could happen in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the 3rd of a month, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month, 1 month. It depends on your energy field, but there is good news coming your way. I'm not worried about you. I don't like the devil card with the anxiety card because that will amplify and get bigger and that will create a block or a delay to your new opportunities around work. Let the chips fall where they may. Believe me, I did what you did. And look, you know what happened when I left my job 8 years ago? No, 2017. This happened, Susie. This. So 100,000 followers later, can't complain, man. I jumped into the fire and I just swam. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let the chips fall where they may. I did this for a reason. There's a bigger reason for me. Your body will make you uncomfortable in the situation that you're in. And your body will make you so uncomfortable that you have no choice but to leave the situation. So you probably should have left ages ago. And now you left. Now the world is your oyster. Swim in it, man. I did. Look where I am now. I'm tarot reader for 100,000 people. How fucking weird is that? Tyranny. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for tyranny. What does tyranny need to know? If you're interested in getting a 7-card reading like I gave to Susie, I pinned it on the corner of the screen. 7 cards is the carousel. Tyranny, where are you, honey? You're next. You can do whatever you want. This is your reading. You paid for it. Whatever you want, girl. I'm going to tell you what I see around you before you ask a question. Of course you can ask a question. This is what tarot is about. Ask me a question, I'll answer it. There is something about watching out for energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. Them snake in the grass energy. I don't care if this is family. I don't care if it's colleagues. I don't care if it's friends. But there's something about being mindful about people around you, okay? Will I hear from Austin again? All right, let me answer that first. I see Capricorn in your energy. I see 9 and 11. So you're going to see this number energy. There's something about status around you. There's something about speaking. The need to talk or the need to speak. And I'm also seeing gossip and chit-chatter. Stay away from low vibrational people or gossip and chit-chatter, right? Here we go. Will you hear from Austin again? Angels, guides, loved ones. I'm an author. I do feel like you'll hear from Austin again. However, I don't know if Austin travels, is busy with work, emotionally draining or drowned in all the stuff that's going on with them. I feel like this person is dealing. Oh, yeah, there's a distance here. It's like, I don't know if this person's far away. I do think you're going to hear from this person, yeah. I just feel like this person is dealing with some stuff. You might hear from him in 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, the 3rd of a month. I'm going to USA next week. So did you two... I think he might be too. Yeah, he's going through something. He's a very emotional guy, by the way. He's very, like, emotional. Yeah, because I feel that. I feel like there's other things going on around him that's making his emotions, like, out of whack. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Hell, you don't even have to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. I do not expect you to sit there tapping your screen. Who the fuck's got time for that shit? No one got time for that, so you don't need to do that. You don't even need to gift me. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. If you would like to bypass the 80 people in the room and you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is 7 cards for the carousel. Once I receive your carousel, you'll be put on my list and you will bypass everybody in the room. I've got no one after tyranny. So once I'm done with tyranny, I'm going to go to the screen and I'm going to go back and forth from my followers to people who are not following me. He's pulled back from me, but I know it's something else. And that's the other thing. Tyranny, have you ever had a long distance relationship? Because I have, and it don't work. Sorry. It don't work. Maybe it works for some people. Let me know how you do it, because it didn't work for me. Like, my person was in the USA and I was in the UK. How the fuck is that going to work then? Oh, yeah, we'll see each other every so and often. No, I can't do it. It just doesn't work. Do you want your reading to be about this situation? Do you want a general reading or do you want it to be around your person? I don't want to create more emotions or feelings from somebody who's not next to me. I can't do that. And maybe that's because he's coming out as an emotional character. He's probably thinking, how is this going to work? I want somebody that I can't have. Even though they have you, you're too far away. Do you know what I mean? You will hear from him again. I did say that. You will hear from him again. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the third of a month. But he's going through something right now that's very emotionally draining. You are going to hear from him again. So you want this to be about you two. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does tyranny need to know about this situation, please? And thank you. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to be a follower. You do not need to tap the screen. Okay, sweetheart. What's your star sign and what's his star sign? Just want to see if you're compatible. He is dealing with some family issues, by the way. There's something going on with family. Earth and water. Earth and water. Scorpios are very sexual energy. They're the most sexual sign of the zodiac. Virgos is the humanitarian, the hard worker, the one who's gonna always take care of their mum. Scorpios are very emotional as well and very deep, and you never really know what a Scorpio is thinking because there's always something very mysterious about Scorpios. Scorpio here. All right, here we go. I ain't a Scorpio, I'm a Capricorn, but I definitely need to meet a Scorpio. I definitely need to meet a Scorpio man. All right, here we go. It's the distance between you two that could create a problem. And he's an Aquarian moon. That makes him even more mysterious, sorry. Like Aquarians are, Scorpio and Aquarians. Scorpio and Aquarians are the I don't give a fuck about you sign. I don't give a fuck. Aquarius doesn't give a shit and Scorpios don't give a shit. I'm not saying that they don't give a shit about anybody. I'm just saying that they don't give a fuck if you like them or not energy. But it just feels like there's so much back and forth energy. Yeah, I'm learning that, yeah. Well, that's the thing though, isn't it? I always like to look at star signs, see if you're compatible. The other thing is, you're a plant and he's water. So if you water the plant too much, he could drown your energy, drown you out. It just feels like between the both of you, it's like it's going to be sort of juggling energy. It's not going to be a stable energy at all because it's going back and forth. So when you've got the Two of Coins, the Two of Coins is juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth. It's like having to juggle the relationship. And I did say it is not easy to have a relationship with somebody who's abroad. It's too hard. It doesn't work that way. You are going to both have to put the effort into it. Hey, Gina, you're on my list. You're both going to have to put the effort. This is working hard on something that you love to do. Now, he might be thinking about the home life or money around the home life. So I feel like as I'm connecting to this energy here, it's like there's a lot of going back and forth with the both of you. This is you and or your partner or both of you. He did mention family issues last year too, right? And that's not over. That's still coming about. That's still here. So he's worrying about family, something around money, something about work. And like you cannot be at the forefront of their mind. But I guarantee you, when he's sleeping at night, did you and him do the boom boom stuff? Did you like boom 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 it out when you saw each other? Because he's definitely thinking about you in a sexual way. He's thinking that you're sexy, that you're hot, you're a great piece of ass. It's like the whole thing. He's like looking at he's thinking about this and I wouldn't be surprised because he's a Scorpio. So it just feels like he is thinking, I know he is. Yeah, he's thinking about you in that way. I'm sorry, but that would drive a Scorpio absolutely upside down bonkers. If he's thinking about you in that way and you're over there across the fucking globe and you're across the fucking blue ocean and there's no way of grabbing you or touching you up, I mean, that's going to drive him absolutely insane. So he's most definitely attracted to you. Yes, I do feel like there is a potential for travel. I am moving to the USA next year, man. That is like 1 year of foreplay. That's like a whole fucking year of foreplay, man. It's like a whole year of foreplay. I would literally be climbing up the wall like a freakazoid. So the 8 of Wands is travel, speed, necessary changes. It represents good news. If the energy was slow, it's going to start to pick up. I am seeing that. You are going to get to a place of peace around this. I am seeing that you are going to get to a place of peace, because we were going to see each other again when I'm back in 2 weeks' time. Like, you need to bang each other out, man. What are you waiting for? Get it done, man. So let him know what he's missing. It just feels like there will be peace around this energy. I am seeing that. But I just feel like there's a lot you both have to work on this relationship in order for it to get to where it needs to get to. There will be a wake-up call. There will be a wake-up call around you. The Judgment card is not judging the situation, yourself or him, too harshly. It represents clarity, the wake-up call, the final decision. And anchoring your reading, there's got to be... Look, this is balance. Balance and patience. This is balance and patience. You're going to have to do a lot of hard work in order for this connection or this relationship to come about, to come full swing, because... there's so many obstacles right now, don't you think? Like the distance, the family problem, possibly money issues, the distance. It's just like, it's a lot. It is. Send him some of your panties in the post. I don't know. So he can smell on it. So I can sniff on it. Martin, you're on mine. I've charged him for them. Good. So tyranny, I don't see it being like negative or bad, but I am seeing that you're gonna have to do a lot of shit. You both have to put in the work and the graft in order for this relationship to get to where it needs to get to. Do you know what I'm saying? Send him some panties. Just do it anyway. Do it. Send him one of those big granny pants. Those are the ones that I have. Right, here we go. Gina, get over here. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Gina. What does Gina need to know, please, in love and light? If you're interested in getting an in-depth reading like I just gave to Tyranny, I have pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the carousel. So contact and hard work. I'm afraid so, sweetheart. You have to... Yeah, you're gonna... I've got it in my head what you're supposed to be doing, but I've got to be PG right here, yeah? Because there could be kids listening. But you're gonna have to, like, you know, you're gonna have to do the communication. You're gonna have to fuel the friendship, fuel the passion, and then, you know, write spicy romance. I feel like romance is great, but I feel like dirty talk is better. I mean, this person is a Scorpio after all. Like, get right in the crux of it all. All right, here we go, Gina. General. Gina. That's what I write. Damn, girl, send me a book. Oh, yeah, you're an author. Oh, my God, you'll be so good at that. Like, your imagination must be, like, running wild. Gina, I got Gemini around you. I've got children around you, hanging around with children or being influential in some way to the children. I am doing 3 yes and no questions. Yes. So let me just go through this really quickly. Oh my God, send me these books. Are you joking? Are they on Amazon? Let me know. Just email me. I'm going to buy them. I want them. I'm going to add it to my bookshelf. Even though it's really full. Right. Gina. You might be, there's something around working with children, children being drawn to you. Children might be to do with your life purpose or teaching or healing later on down the line. There is something about, I don't know if there's uncertainty in your energy, like you're unsure or unclear or uncertain about something, but there is going to be clarity coming in. There's something about negotiation. Like there's something around negotiating. And I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I keep seeing like 9, 3 and 1. Martin, you will get your reading. I'm going to call your name, so listen out for your name. But there are people who has gifted before you, so you have to be patient. I got Gemini around you as well. There's something about negotiation. You might need to negotiate. You need to find something that you're passionate about, Gina. And I know you, I think you were married. You said you were married. I've got a ring in front of my third eye. So in my third eye, I'm hearing or seeing, as well as hearing, engagement ring, partnership, union, completion, a romantic energy coming your way. If it's not here yet, it's coming in. If you don't want it, tough shit, you're going to get it anyway, Gina, because you signed a contract for it. Okay, so that means if you're divorced, there's an opening for another marriage, if you wanted it. Because I got a ring around you. I don't know if you're going to a wedding. There's a wedding around you. But I'm seeing a wedding. And an opportunity or another opportunity for love, Gina. Congratulations, girl. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Gina. What does Gina need to know, please? In love and light. Oh, hell yes! Sorry. Oh, look at those cards. It's too good. Oh, yeah. Get rid of any uncertainty. Get rid of worries or stresses. I'm ready for a man, she says. Oh, look at that. He's younger than you as well. Take your vitamins. All right, here we go. So for now, okay, wow, I don't know, it's so good. I love it. It's too good. Look at these cards. It's fabulous. So first I'm seeing is that your energy's outright expanding anyway. This is expansion. This is commerce, exchange of goods, something around your business, a side hustle after work. It just feels like if you're working on something that you love to do, this is co-creating money and business for you, and it will expand and get bigger and bigger. Anytime the 3 of Wands energy is here, it's you looking beyond the horizon. It's you looking beyond your nose and seeing that life is going to happen after the divorce. So the 8 of Coins talks about doing something that you love to do, creating money from it, a side hustle on some level. It represents study, education, and learning something brand new. And it's going to be like, you're going to be so vibrant, because this is like a woman who is single, who's rolling in the dough, because the 9 of Coins does always represent solo and luxury pleasures and financial gain. Treating yourself. It seems to me like you're going to be attracting, good for you, a younger masculine. You could meet him again around the work arena. If it's not the work arena, study, education. It could be you doing volunteer work and helping out other people. It feels like the energy just feels right. It feels good. It feels good. And this might come in slowly, but it will come in slow and steady. I also see that there is going to be lots of travel around you, especially come 2027. Ending of a cycle, learning important life lessons, completing that cycle, a new cycle begins, the completion of the goal, travel and relocation. The World card is expansion, and you know what the best card in the deck is because you've been following me forever, Gina. You got the Sun card. Material, happiness, joyous outcome, success and victory. Blessings upon blessings, children, grandchildren, depending on your age, working with children, and standing on your own 2 feet. Look at that. Domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, a resourceful woman, solid and practical, wise investor, leadership energy, spending time out in Mother Nature, grounding. There's not one bad card on the table, not one. Not one. They're all so good. They're all very good energy. It's good. I love this for you, Gina. I love this for you. So get grounded, spend some time out in Mother Nature, because Mother Nature is always good for the soul. Spend some time around kids or children, grandchildren if you have them. If not, this is the energy about kids, working with kids. The energies, it's like if you're high vibrational, this energy is going to amplify and come in sooner rather than later. But it is all, look at this. I got the Queen of Coins and I got the Knight of Coins. Somebody that you have something in common with. So these could be a match. He might be younger than you and have a lot of energy. But there's still some match energy here, which is a good thing. You match. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Leo energy around you. It looks so good. I like the energy. It feels really good. If you'd like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Gina, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen, or it's at the corner of the screen there. 7 cards. You're so welcome, honey. 7 cards is the carousel. Once I receive your carousel and your name, you get on my list and you will get an in-depth reading. Hi, Martin. It's you now. Are you here? Martin. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Martin. What does Martin need to know, please, in love and light? What's your reading about, Martin? Hello. What's your reading about? You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. You do not have to gift me to get a reading. You don't have to do jack shit. If you're curious and you would like to get a reading and you're just like, let me try this woman out, copy and paste your question, spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you if you're not a follower. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers, super fans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me, and my super fans will always get me 2 days in the week. Now this is July. Nothing but love. You're on my list. How does July look for you, 2026? The first thing that I'm seeing is number 7, 7, and 222 everywhere you go. 2 could be days, weeks, months, or the 2nd of a month. 7 could be 7 days, weeks, months, or the 7th of a month. There is something about you needing to reflect and stop, like, don't be in denial or don't run from something. There's something around love and harmony. I've got roses around you. I've got love energy around you. It could be a relationship on some level. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like, I don't know if you're going to fix your look or you're going to change your style. It's like a glow up energy around you. I also see you traveling. If not in 2026, then in 2027. I'm also seeing that you need to be around friends. Or be around a circle of people that love and support you. These are the energies that I feel as I'm connecting to you at the minute. All right, here we go. Martin. I'm doing a 7-card reading for Martin. It is the carousel just in the corner of your screen. If you would like to get a similar reading or the same sort of reading, it is 7 cards for the carousel. Here we go, Martin. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Martin need to know? Are you in a relationship or are you single, Martin? Because it feels like you've got some sort of a relationship energy. Either you're in it or you're going and it's going to get higher. It's leveling up, or a new one is coming your way. Do you know what I had for this morning for my breakfast? I had a double sausage and egg McMuffin meal from McDonald's and it was so fucking good. I'm having fantasies about it right now. You're in a relationship. I don't know if there's going to be a proposal. Have you proposed? Because I feel like there's supposed to be a proposal. I just keep seeing the double sausage and egg and muffin meal in my visions. And breakfast is already done, damn it. Right, here we go. I feel like there's supposed to be a proposal, a leveling up of the situation. Something has to change in the connection. Wow. Do you have children? Because you're supposed to have a son. Yet to proposal. I feel like you might do it soon, or you're going to do it, or you're done it, or something's going to happen in around this. You're coming out as Prince Charming, yeah? Prince Charming with the proposal, emotionally connected to what you're doing, but it does feel like there's going to be a leveling up of a current relationship. I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. You need to go to the gym. You either need to go to the gym, you need to work out, eat more healthily, or just like be health conscious in some way, because you have got some sort of wish fulfillment around you. So in order for your wish fulfillment to come in, you have to be mentally, physically, and spiritually strong so you can take on whatever is coming your way. So the Nine of Cups always represents like, wish fulfillment, wishes coming true, material abundance, and great and good health, yeah? So this is the energy. You might need to get, get muscled up for your wedding when you make a proposal. So when you wear that shirt, all you can see is your bulging muscles. So you might need to get your ass to the gym, yeah? Light a candle and make a wish. I feel like I'm seeing children, study, education, good news, a message coming your way, yeah? Good news, study, education, learning something brand new, adding to the skill set that you already have. This is the energy around you. You need to get out of your own way, though. Like, stop focusing on the things that could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong. What happened if the problem comes this way? It's like, be quiet. If you focus on the problem, then the problem is going to come because you're pulling it to you like a magnet. The saying goes, energy flows where your attention goes. So if you focus on the problem instead of solution, the problem is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then you wonder why it showed up. It's because you've manifested and co-created it into your life. So when the hangman comes in, it's stop self-sacrificing yourself for everyone else. Stop looking at the worst case scenario. You are an old soul. So you've already been on earth many, many times before. So it's like, use all of that wisdom from all of your past lives to generate something so amazing. Because we're connected to God, isn't it? We're God's children. So if we're God's children and God's got superpowers, surely we've got those superpowers too. There is going to be a celebration around you. But like I said to you earlier, make sure that you're hanging around with the people that love and support you. This is a celebration, a social event. This is about being around your soul tribe and being around people that love and support you. And here's your child. This is travel and relocation. This is the birthing of a child. This is material abundance, joyous outcomes, success, victory, absolute blessings. I always say these to my followers who've been following me for 6 years on TikTok. Once you get the sun card, one time, that's all you need. One time, the sun card. That's absolute health, blessings, prosperity. I'm not saying to you that life is going to be like, oh yeah, so smooth, because life is not like that. Life is up and down, death and rebirth, illness and health. There's always polarities here in the physical world. I would know because, I died and came back. So all I'm saying, oh my God! Sun and moon, lovers, divine counterparts. This is when the eclipse, when the eclipse happens or the moon goes in, the sun goes, is it the moon goes in front of the sun or the sun goes in front of the moon? Can't remember what it is. But when there is an eclipse, these are divine counterparts, lovers, soulmates. They've been lovers forever and ever, amen. It's like you've got a divine counterpart coming your way. Pay attention to your dreams, your visions. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, because it's all going to mean something, Martin. Dream journal if you have to. I like it. I like the energy. It feels real good. So I hope that helps you in some way, my love. Martin, sounds really good. Vibrate up to heaven, vibrate all the way up to God, and when you do, things are going to start to fall in place. Nothing but love. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for nothing but love. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get a 7-card reading like I gave to Martin, it is the carousel just there that will get you 7 cards. You do not need to tap the screen. I don't expect you to sit there all this time tapping the screen, because really I wouldn't bloody well do that. Who's got time to tap the screen? Tap, 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 tap away. Okay, Miss Russell, I'll read the email later on when I get off my live. I am seeing you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. If you're unhappy with your superfan subscription or your membership subscription, then don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. All right. Here we go. Nothing but love. You are ascending is what I'm hearing. Ascension. Going up in the world. Transcending obstacles. Expanding the energy in a new phase in your life. Or preparing for a new phase in life. I've got 222. You're going to see a whole bunch of numbers everywhere. 27, 13. Mindfulness is important around you. Being practical is important around you. I'm smelling lavender. Don't know if you need to have lavender in your house. I see 2s as well, Taurus. I'm also seeing soulmate energy. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or you're single, but it feels like if everything's going well in your current relationship and you love each other oh so much, it means that you've got a soulmate connection around you. If you're single, it means that there's a soulmate coming towards you. I feel like one of the signs that your energy is high vibe is the balloon that is going to be floating across the sky. So if you haven't seen that balloon yet floating across the sky, you're gonna. It's just like, that's a symbol from your angels and guides and loved ones showing you that you are ascending and that you are going up in the world. So you will see that balloon. I also feel like you got healing abilities, because I'm hearing she's a support for a lot of people. I'm also seeing bank cards stolen, can't gift. I don't need you to gift me. Like I said, you don't need to tap the screen or gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers can ask as many questions as they like. I've got the Cassidius wand above your head. Nothing but love. And the Cassidius wand is a representation of the healer, or working with people who are not well. So on some level, you have this healing ability. That you're here to support energy and people. Angels, guides, loved ones, nothing but love. What does nothing but love mean to know? I'm giving a 7-card reading for nothing but love. If anyone is interested in getting a 7-card reading, it is the carousel just in the corner of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 7 cards. I will try to post this live on my YouTube, but I am having technical difficulties at the minute downloading too. Tiffany, you're on my list. Here we go. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. It could start out as a friendship and then could build into the soulmate energy. The reason for your ascension is because you need to let go of something from the past. So anytime you got the 7 of Swords card, the 7 of Swords is heartbreaking news or shady deception, asshole energy. So it's like, you know, the 7 of Swords is the worst card in the deck. People go, it's the devil card. I'm like, okay, that's up to you though. But I've been reading since I was 16 and I've seen the energy of the devil card and I've seen the energy of the 7 of Swords card. The devil card is toxic, addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, and you don't have that card in here. And it's like you can tell the negative energy to be basically fuck off. I'm not having this energy in my life. You're toxic. Get away from me. I don't want toxic thoughts. Get away from me. I'm going to focus on positive. But when the 7 of Swords comes in, it's somebody with their free will choosing to hurt you, lie to you, or be deceptive towards you. So I don't know if you're going to or you already have received some sort of information that will take you out of alignment. But for me, this is okay. And I'll tell you why Seven of Swords information that is low vibe is okay. Because I would rather be fully informed about the assholes that are in my energy field so I can love and light your ass and send you on your merry way. So when you got the Seven of Swords or something that has already happened, heal what has been broken, pave over the cracks of the broken heart. Forgiveness is key to all sorts of healing. Let it go, surrender, move past it and move on. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition because you're coming out as the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the one, nothing but love, that can see without seeing. That makes you a psychic healer. So when you got the High Priestess, it's like, yeah, there may be mysteries around you or the situation going on right now, but you ain't stupid. You can sense, feel, and know something without having to see it. So this is trust your gut, your intuition, and your soul. I'm seeing new opportunities around money and work, collaboration, partnership, pay rise, promotion, new income, the pay rise. This is the hand of God coming out of the cloud, giving you a new beginning. So new opportunities and new beginnings. You're going to be traveling as well. Learn well. We all come here into the physical earth. It's a school. So we come in here to learn, to evolve, and to grow. We take no one with us. I don't take my mum, my dad, my brother, sister, aunties and uncles, and my aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers and whatever the hell else I take with me. I go on my own. So the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, which means you completed some sort of lesson, and now you're going to be able to expand your energy by traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday. You prayed and wished for something recently? Prayed, wished, asked for something, manifested on some level? Well, the universe has heard your call. The star card always represents wish fulfillment, a miracle coming your way, having faith, renewal of your faith. And then you've also got shut the front door. Victory, success, recognition, being awarded, and being the boss. You can't anchor a reading any better than that. It's too good. So anchoring your reading is the Six of Wands. This is like victory. It's like people are looking at you going, yeah, she done a real good job, didn't she? It's like that. That's the energy around you as I'm connecting to you, nothing but love. So the energy looks fabulous around you. I've got to mention some star signs because we've got 3 on the table. I've got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then I said Taurus earlier, didn't I? So I hope that helps you in some way. Again, you've also got something to look forward to. But, you know, we're human. Sometimes we've got to clear out some of the muck or the trauma from yesterday, or, you know, all the things that happened in the past. But we can move past it because we do that anyway. We do this, don't we? So I hope that helps you in some way, my love. Tiffany knows all the chords. Tiffany, you're next on my list. If anybody's interested in getting a reading and you're interested in bypassing the 100 people in the room, first and foremost, I'm going to say this. You don't need to tap the screen and you don't need to follow me to get a reading. I ain't one of them readers that's like, oh, sorry, you're not following me. Sorry, I'm not going to read for you. I don't do that shit. And I'm also not going to say, come on, guys, get me to 20,000. Tap, tap, tap away. No. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to follow me. If you're interested and you're curious and getting a reading, copy and paste your question and spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you and you're not a follower, I will read for you. If you're a member or you're a super fan, however, you can ask me as many questions on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And super fans will always get me 2 days a week. I will always take care of my my gifters first. I will always prioritize you in an open live. I've got Tiffany now. After Tiffany, I've got no one on my list. So if you would like to, again, bypass the 105 people in the room, it is the carousel general for Tiffany. The flowers you gave me we're just about to die. Tiffany. Here we go. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy, Tiffany, is 2424. You're going to see that everywhere you go. That means unconditional love. But I also, through this, the reason why I'm mentioning unconditional love is because I've got the Grim Reaper standing behind me, yeah? The Grim Reaper is let it go. Like, put the nail on the coffin. End of a situation. A relationship, a situationship, something around the family, a colleague at work pissing you right off. Like, love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. Like, it's over. No second chances. Moving past the situation. Letting the situation go. Letting go of trauma that you're holding in the physical body, which could create a dis-ease or an ailment. It's like remove and release anything. Why? Because your angels are talking to you is what I just heard. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance or divine intervention. I've got collaboration around you. I've got Aries in your energy, and I've got a vacay. So I don't know if you need to take a vacation, have fun, relax, get away, is what I'm hearing. Get away. Get away from it all. Moving past it, moving on, letting go. We had a new moon. We're in Mercury retrograde. So when Mercury retrograde is about, what Mercury governs is communication and technical devices. So is anyone having problems with their vacation? Sounds amazing. Well, you're going to have to plan it. You're going to have to book it because no one's going to do that for you. You have to have a vacation. You need to get away, relax and have some fun. Like there is support around you is what I'm hearing. Collaboration in your energy. Tiffany. Tiffany. Louise, you're on my list. Louise, I got you. What do you need to know? Don't need to tap the screen, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't need to follow me either. Still ask me your question if you want to. It's cool. Here we go. Once I'm done with my list, I will cater to everybody in the room. I'll go back and forth from followers to non-followers. I'm well aware that there are people out there that can't afford a reading. That's why I want to make sure that I do free readings as well. And I don't just go, oh yeah, no, yeah and no. I tell you everything that I see around the cards. Cafole. Cafole. I got you, honey. All right, what is going on, Tiff? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, dear. All right, Tiffany. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is internal conflict, overthinking, the mind, internal, the mind, the thoughts, the emotions, running amok or running wild. But you got to get your shit in check. Like, you overanalyzing and overthinking things is the reason why you need to go and have that vacation. Worrying about something is going to create more things to worry about. Energy flows where your attention goes. Everything happens on a mental level and then it will manifest in the physical world before your eyes. If you put all your heart and soul into all the problems, and we always, because we're human, we focus on all of our problems instead of focusing on the fucking solution. We always focus on things that could go wrong, may go wrong, has gone wrong, instead of focusing on all the possibilities. We think of the problems, but we don't think of the possibilities. And then we wonder why our life is in a vicious circle and shit is always going wrong. Why do I keep receiving the bills and the debts and it's never getting paid and it's never over? Because you keep talking about it and you keep on thinking about it. Why am I never in a good relationship? Why is everyone around me toxic? Because you keep talking about it. You put energy into it. You feed the energy. You are a soul in a physical body. I get it. I hear you. And that's what is probably, you have to understand, I'm a mum, and sometimes our children are lazy fuckers. And sometimes our children are so comfortable that they just want to stay in our energy. And we get that. But you do have to sometimes kick them in the pants and get them going. So you cannot attach this worry, sleepless nights, worrying about your boy, worrying whether he's going to get what he needs to get. Is he going to be where he needs to be? Please remember, it is very difficult because we want to cradle our children. I personally don't. I'm like, fly the nest, bitch. Fly, man. Fly away. Come and see me when, when I miss you. When it's your birthday or my birthday, Christmas time. Come to the house for 2-3 days and then, you need to fuck off. Like, fly away. I'm not like all of the other mothers. It's like, it's a cycle. Cut the fucking cord. Let them go. Let them make their mistakes. Let them learn from their mistakes. And we'll pick them up when they fucking fall. And that's fine too. But you can't let this govern your energy. This is all swords. Swords is all intellect. Swords represents the mind in the tarot world. Don't overstress and over worry and overthink it around your boy. Give him to his dad. Go to your daddy. Let's see what's going to happen there. So I get it. What you need to do now is turn that energy inwards to you. This is why you need a vacation. Because you can't live in your ego, in your mind, in your worry, sleepless nights, back and forth, conflicted. Is he going to be okay? He has his own soul blueprint. So if he signed a contract to be a lazy bastard, like my kid, it's like, babes, don't you think you need to get up and go work now? It's time. They'll finally fucking get a clue eventually, because they're going to start seeing their buddies. Like, oh, my friend's got his own business. Oh, my friend is doing a lot of traveling and I'm stuck at home. Well, go about your business then. So all I'm saying is this ain't going to last. There is a blessing in disguise coming your way. There is going to be opportunities as well coming in for your boy. And by the way, you are a magician, Tiffany, so you can manifest this energy. You can manifest the hell out of it. You're coming out as the magician and the magi. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise because, like I said, we all have a pre-birth plan. Anyone ever heard of that? Pre-birth plan is your soul contract. What you chose to experience here in the physical world before you're born into the body that you're in. This all just came to me when I died, because when I had my 4th open heart surgery and it was like 9 hours long and they opened up my chest cavities for like, I don't know, fucking 9 hours. I died and I saw a lot of things. Is there heaven? Yeah. Is there hell? Sure. Hell is what you make it. Because if you're an asshole in real life, like in the physical world, and you're evil, obviously you're going to meet with toxic, devil energy. Duh. But if you're a loving, kind soul, the first thing that comes in your energy when you cross over to the other side is your grandparents or your aunties or your uncles or, your angels and your guides and your loved ones. And I saw that. And believe me, I did not want to come back into this body. I was more than happy to stay over there. So all I'm saying to you is infinite potential and manifestation energy around you with the magician card. You have the power to manifest him having abundance, blessings, and money and security. You have, look at that. You've been thinking about him doing the right thing, getting what he needs. As above, you manifest it and you send it up to heaven, Tiffany. So below here on earth. That's what the magician is about. You manifest in love. You co-create and you think about the good things for the people that you love. And then watch the chips fall where they may. I always say that if you believe in your loved ones on the other side, if you believe in God's source or some sort of higher power, then trust in that higher power and all the chips will fall where they are supposed to. You've got to start looking at the glass half full. Travel and relocation, holiday in your energy. The Fool card is a clean slate, new adventures, new beginnings. I think you did the right thing by doing what you did with the whole failure to launch thing. But don't allow this energy to affect you, the magician, the magi, because you'll taint the blessings with your negative ways of thinking. So, Tiffany, I hope that helps you. Remember, in all that's said and done, you're the magician. Don't think about somebody that you love in worry. I can't do that, because I will attach an energy to that soul. And that's what I learned when I was on the other side. A thought, the words and the emotions attaches itself to the person that you're thinking about. This is why this thing comes about where they say don't point, because when you point, your fingernails are antennas. This is what everybody in my when I do superfan lives, I educate you guys about this kind of shit that people don't really think about. When you point, you're setting an intention, and the finger is a wand. So when you're pointing at somebody, you're saying something negative, watch what you're doing. Like, watch what you're saying, because pointing is a wand. Your fingernails are antennas and it's a wand. So shut your mouth. And this is why they say when we're kids, don't point, it's rude. It's bad to point and then think of something negative. So when you're pointing, point and do things like, I am abundant, I am healthy, I am rich, I am stable, my ass is smaller than it was, I have a small stomach. So when you point at your bloody self. So pointing is not good, because it's literally a wand. So basically, just don't point, guys. It's rude. It's not good. Louise, I hope that helped you in some way, Tiffany. I don't ultimately feel like I got to worry about anything around you because you're the Magi. I just feel like you need to keep your place or your mind at a peaceful place. More of a peaceful place. Hey, honey. If anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Tiffany, it is the carousel above the screen, in the corner of the screen. Don't say that. You got to watch what you say, people. Your words, you cast the spell. What do we do when we're born? When you're born, you grow up. What's the first thing that our parents do? Send us to school, right? So you go to school to learn how to spell, casting spells. So if you've got nothing good to say, be quiet. You're saying worried. Did you know that worried is associated to a spirit? So worried is the name of a spirit. So when you're going, I'm worried, that spirit will go, yeah, that's my name. I'm coming to you. I'm coming for you. I'll come next to you. I'll sit with you because you're talking about me. So watch what you say. Like if you say, I'm fearful, then fear will come and sit with you because fear is associated to a spirit. You can say, you know what? I rebuke this. I'm not afraid. I'm not worried. I'm joy. I attract. I don't chase. Like change the way you talk. I'm a little bit worried about my future. Okay. I got Sagittarius, discovering energy, spiritual teacher around you. You're supposed to be teaching on some level or doing some sort of healing work. Expressing your love, letting go of insecurities. You come in as spiritual energy. You have a lot of potential. I see butterflies around you. I see 12 and 3s and 4s in your energy. Be mindful about the words that you speak because there are consequences to the actions and the words and the thoughts that you speak. I'm hearing that you need to make good decisions. No more games and listening to other people's shit and bullshit. Stop looking at other people and getting mixed signals. Don't let the outside world interfere with your internal world. The internal world is important for it to be in alignment in order for you to manifest the external world. Does that make sense? If your internal world is falling apart, what you do is emanate out that energy into the frequency of the universe. And when you emanate that energy out into the frequency of the universe, because it's so palpable, you pull it into your energy. So you'll create more problems. I'm very mindful with what I say when it comes to like my personal life, talking, communicating, because I know that words, have you ever, and I know everyone has been through this, have you ever thought of something, said it out loud, had a feeling about it, and then you eventually go, I knew that was going to happen. I felt it. Didn't I say it? I said it. I saw it. I felt it. Has it ever occurred to you people out there that you're the one who fucking created it? You manifested and co-created that thing that you thought, said, felt. You did it. I knew he was going to cheat on me. Because you kept on talking about it. You felt like it was going to happen. You thought it was going to happen. You aligned the energies together, and then bam, it happens. Speak positive affirmations and positive words. You may feel like it's bullshit, but I guarantee you it ain't. Don't take my word for it. Go do it. Put it to the test. Put it to the test. Don't take my word for it, people. Go and do your research. Go about your business. Here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones for Louise. What does Louise need to know, please, in love and light? I'm about to give a 7-card reading to Louise. If anyone is interested, it is the carousel for 7 cards. Highly recommend that you record your reading. I do try to post my live on my YouTube, but I am having some technical difficulties downloading it because TikTok's being an asshole. Here we go. Louise. I don't know what you're worrying about. What are you talking about, woman? I'm worried about my future. I don't see anything on the cards for you to have to be... You have so much to look forward to, in fact. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. You here? Put your knickers on, because it's time to get ready. First and foremost, okay, you need to do some soul searching. Go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. The Hermit card talks about you spending some time alone and figuring out what the fuck it is that you're meant to be doing here in the physical world. Like I said, spiritual teacher, tarot readings. You could be like a healer or a nurse. You could be like somebody who's had so much harsh experiences in their life that you could give good communication and talk to people about your experience. Like I talk about what happened to me. You know, the open heart surgery 4 times, nearly dying, having a near-death experience, being in a violent relationship. The man beat the living daylights out of me, beat the shit out of me, sleeping on the street, not having anywhere to go, not having any money to feed my kid. I mean, I tell my whole story over and over again. And the reason why I tell my story is because if I can survive it, so can you. You know, from somebody who's sleeping on the street to having 100,000 followers on TikTok. I mean, what the fuck? Who knew that was going to happen? So when you go inwards and your internal world is good, your external world will follow the energy frequency. So Louise, meditate, go inwards, soul searching, spiritual insight, spiritual illumination. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to be the boss of the business or the company that you were working for. So when you got the Queen of Coins always represents resourceful, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, somebody who's patient, reliable. This is the energy around you. I am seeing... Sorry, sweetheart, you're not coming into my live and doing that. Hail to the no. You're supposed to have your own business or have a side hustle. I don't care what your side hustle is. I have many side hustles. So I'm a tarot reader. I do acrylic nails. I do threading. I know how to crochet, cornrow, dye hair, cut hair. I know how to wax your asshole, wax your vag. I know how to do all of this shit. And I'm an artist as well. So I knit scarves and people want to buy my scarves. I also do painting and drawing and people want to buy my painting and drawing. So I'm a jack of all trade. I'm basically her. Okay? I'm her. And so are you by the looks of it. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, Louise, but I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when he gets here. I also feel like you need to be patient. Because all good things come to those who wait, and everything always happens in divine timing. Not your timing, divine timing. Because what will happen is the universe, you'll pray for something, you tell the universe that you're ready for it, even though they know you ain't ready for it, and then you go and fuck it all up, and then everything is gonna just like fall apart. You've got the Temperance card, which represents most importantly, patience. It represents balance and harmony, self-control and moderation. It represents that you need to start filling up your own cup. It represents that you need to stop looking at everything else and everything that's going on in your outside world and really go inwards. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, what are you worrying about? You worrying about a relationship? Looks great. You worrying about money? It looks fucking amazing. Yeah. Ace of Coins. This is the hand of God coming out of the cloud, giving you an opportunity. So this could represent a new job, a pay rise, the promotion, an investment that will pay off. And this is something that you've prayed for. So now you prayed for something, wait, because it will come to you when you least expect it. This is a miracle card. Light a candle and make a wish. The star card always represents a miracle, a renewed sense of hope, clarity. And look at this. Whether you do or you don't, you need to. Get a scratch card or a lottery ticket, man. Look at all that cash. 10 of coins. This is my rich card. Leaving a legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity, buying the house. New. You got lots of cash coming your way, love. Now, it could be a promotion. It could be a pay rise. It could be a job offer. It could be a new job. It could be whatever. It could be a lottery win. You know, you bought a $5 scratch card and then all of a sudden you're like a millionaire. Hello. Happened to one of my clients. It could happen to you. So I am seeing abundance in your energy. I'm seeing prosperity in your energy. I don't see anything in your cards and you're like, I'm worried about my future. Like, why? What are you worrying about? Get out of the worry energy and get into the joy energy and get into the abundant energy. We are so good at going into fear and worry. And what you don't realize is that when you do that, you create more problems for yourself. You call that energy in. So I've got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aquarius in your energy. Yeah, but that's not a problem. Stop saying low vibrational words. This is not a problem. This is an adventure, honey. Listen. Do you remember when you were 19? I do. It was only yesterday. How the fuck did I get to 45? Where the hell does my life go? How am I 45 already? This doesn't make any sense. I was only 19 yesterday. Life goes by in the blink of an eye. Who gives a shit? Adventure. This is what this life is about. Having fun. God didn't put you on this earth so you can have a 9-to-5 job and then you can retire when you got arthritis and you can't fucking see in your eyes. I don't think so. God was like, you have a talent, expose it, go and show it off, do your thing. Stop waiting for life to happen. Go make it happen. Because one minute you're here, next minute you're done and gone. Like, quit moaning, quit whining. Let's go. You got an adventure coming your way. That's what you need to think about. Stop looking at it like it's a problem. Start looking at it like this is a new adventure. I'm excited. I'm going for gold. Do that. Louise. Cafe Olay. Are you here? The hell is she doing back? I'm about to do a 7-card reading for Cafe Olay. If anyone is interested in getting a 7-card reading like I gave to Louise, it is the, what is that? The carousel in the corner of the screen or above the screen on the gift box below. I do highly recommend that you record your reading just in case I'm having technical difficulties downloading it. You do not need to gift me and you do not even need to tap the screen, guys. I'm not going to be like, come on, guys, and we get to £25,000 or 25,000 fucking likes. Fuck that shit. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't even have to gift me. You don't have to do anything. If you are curious and you would like to get a reading, copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, then you will get a reading. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Are we going to start trying again to get pregnant? Can you give me any insight? You're asking me if you're going to start trying? Honey, just keep banging it out. Sex, sex, sex all day long. One of those little things are going to get in there. Don't worry about it. It's not, are we going to start? This is free will. You should say, I am trying for a baby, so I'm going to have a baby. And the only way I'm going to have a baby is like, you know, drain the life out of my partner until he's got no blood left in him. Come on, babes, let's go. He's going to be like, but we just finished. I know they are trying, but she said, we are trying. Are we trying? Are we trying? Did I say, are we trying? We're gonna talk about this. Honey, you will have a child, don't worry. Do you know how many souls? Read it again. I know, sorry, I've done it wrong. I got Sagittarius energy. I've got number 9 around you. I've got sudden lightning shock, epiphany, transformation. I've got 222 and 555 in your energy. I think you're supposed to have 3 children. Do you have any children? You're supposed to have 3. I've got 3 kids. I feel like there's a disconnect in the energy. You're supposed to have 3. How many did you want when you were a kid? How many kids did you want when you were a kid? It feels like there's a distance, a disconnect in some way. It feels like my wife wants 5, excuse me. I got Sagittarius. You need to have adventures. You need to just listen. You got to just have fun. You got to have fun in this. It will happen again. I am seeing that. You're supposed to have a boy. I've got a boy coming in at some point. And when I cross over to the other side, I always see like all of these souls lined up to come in. And I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? Why would you want to come into the physical world? Are you absolutely out of your mind? Like, it's not easy here. It's fucking hard, right? But I am seeing boy energy around you. There's going to be a boy that's going to come in. There's a boy that will come in. Definitely going to have a kid, yeah. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Cafe Olay. What does Cafe Olay need to know, please? Boy, the knight. There's the boy. Good news, a message, something emotionally fulfilling that's coming your way. I wouldn't be surprised if later on down the line you're going to actually dream about him. You're going to be dreaming about him. Everybody is psychic. Every human being born into the physical world is psychic. Everyone. You just don't remember it because you're cultured out of it through religion, school, the way your parents teach you. They dull down your senses. You know you're psychic. I shouldn't have gone here. I knew I shouldn't have gone here. That's the things you would say. I'm doing free readings too as well, you moron. I didn't receive a carousel. Did any of my moderators see the carousel from Marcy? Did it pop up on the screen? No, I didn't see it either. Yeah, I didn't see it either. My daughter's saying no, and my girl's saying no as well. It didn't come in, Marcy. So, Cafe Olay. I didn't see it. Let me check. There's nothing in the queue. So if you look at the 7 card reading, you can it says 0. I didn't see it, and none of my moderators saw it either. In the previous one. Oh, okay. All right, Marcy, I got you. There's a bunch of people that saying they saw it. Marcy, I got you. Marcy's been following me forever. I got you, sweetheart. I got you. She's been following me forever. You need to stop over-analyzing and overthinking this situation about the baby. Going into the mind and worrying about pregnancy and worrying about if you're ever going to have a child is going to create a block in your energy field to the soul from coming through. This is the energy around your energy. This is mental conflict, feeling challenged about the situation, the uncertainty about the situation. I just feel like there is going to be an opportunity for the pregnancy. This is a boy here. And I saw a boy before the cards came out. Now, can you imagine if you're stressing out about the pregnancy? So that's energy stress coming from one soul. And then your partner, another soul, energetic soul, is also worrying about a pregnancy. What do you think that does? It amplifies the energy of that thing that you want, but in the lower degree. It's not into the highest degree. You're both worrying about the same thing, about bringing a child into the world, having a baby, and you're both amplifying that energy of negativity because you're stressing out about it. Now, when you put two energies together, the soul, and you both focus on that one thing that you both want, you create a portal and an opening in your energy field for the child to come through. So all you have to do is just, like I said, keep doing the business or whatever it is that you have to do to get this baby in this world, because the child will choose you. A lot of people, so when I died and I had my near-death experience, I used to say to my mum, I never picked you to be my mum. God rest her soul. She died 7 months ago. I said, I never picked you. I never asked to be born. And then when I had my near-death experience and they showed me how everything started, it was like, you pick your parents, you pick your situation, you pick the scenario, you pick your sex, you pick what you look like, you pick the country that you're going to go and live in, you pick the experiences that you want to have. I chose to have open heart surgery 4 times, all 9 hours long. I chose it. I chose to lose 3 children. I chose to have a violent relationship because my soul wanted to experience all of these things so I could grow and evolve as a soul, so I don't have to do that lesson again. Fuck that shit. So we choose everything. And it is absolutely bonkers how when you realize that you're the one who chose your life, then you can create and then uncreate by your free will. Because God has blessed you with free will to do or not to do, to stay or not to stay. We choose, and it's fucked. Like people say, why would I pick an alcoholic mum and a mum that abused me and beat the shit out of me? Because now you're going to be an amazing mother and you're not going to be anything like your alcoholic mum because she taught you not to be anything like her. So then you're going to be the best mum in the world. And that's why we have lessons like that. Get it? Good. There will be an opening for you. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. There's going to be clarity. And there's going to be a wake-up call and a decision around you. Tap into the spiritual part of yourself. The Hierophant is spirituality. The Hierophant is connecting to the higher self. The Hierophant is connecting to your angels, your guides, and your loved ones. This is also a marriage, the marriage and the unity of the 2 worlds coming in together. There will be a celebration around you. Something to celebrate is in your energy. This is going to be a boy, from an emotional, sensitive boy to a great man. So I do see you having a boy in your energy when you get pregnant. And look what's anchoring your reading. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. Google the Ace of Cups. Google it. Google it. The Ace of Cups is babies. The birthing of a child, a proposal, marriage, a higher form of commitment, a deeper relationship. Like, this is anchoring your reading. Do it. It's marriage, babies, proposal, emotional fulfillment, contentment. Aces always represents a new beginning. So you have a new beginning in your energy. Things are going to shift and change for you and your partner, because it's about a baby, in 5 days, weeks, months, or the 5th of a month. Didn't I say to you earlier, I keep seeing 9, 222, 555. So you're going to start to see all of these numbers everywhere you go. And it could represent a time frame. It could be like 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the 2nd of a month, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the 5th of a month, 9 days, 9 weeks, the 9th of a month. It could shift and change depending on your energy frequency. So remember, 2 people thinking about one thing, that's power. That's like energy frequency going all the way up to the heavens. All right, heaven, this is what I need. Help me out. And it's not just you focusing on it, it's your partner focusing on it. So Cafe Ole, I hope that helped you in some way. Love and light to you, honey. Love and light to you. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your energy, by the way. What do I have? Hold on. I've got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right, Marcy. If you would like to get a reading like I just gave to Cafe Olay, it is the carousel. That will get you 7 cards and will get you on my list. Yes, keep us posted. And you can name the boy after me. Annalisa. All right, here we go. Obviously, I'm joking. All right, here we go. Marcy, angels, guides, loved ones. For Marcy, what does Marcy need to know, please, in love and light? Marcy, stop looking back. Stop looking back. I don't know if you're like reminiscing on like old photos or things from the past memories. And if you do focus on the past, make sure you're focusing on the good stuff and not the sad and bad and negative stuff. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, I've got acceptance is key, is what I'm hearing. I got Cancerian energy. You're supposed to be learning to teach. You're supposed to learn so you can teach. Like you inspire people in some way. You learn and go through things in life, and you learn these things because you're supposed to teach, is what I'm hearing. I also see change. Something has to change. A thought, a feeling, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. Something has to shift and change in the energy, because I'm seeing 555 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number yet, you're going to start to see it everywhere. I also feel like you need to maintain and have healthy boundaries from, I don't know, energy soul-sucking vampires and soul-sucking critters. All those people. They could be family, colleagues, co-workers. Could be a lover or a friend, or just negative people in your energy. We need to learn to be like, yeah, boundaries. Like, enough is what I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you. Learn how to defend yourself, yeah? Defend yourself. Don't let people walk over you, be a pushover energy. Say what you need to say when you need to say it, and say what you mean and mean what you say, girl. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Marcy. What do you need to know? What does Marcy need to know? What does Marcy need to know? Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on with you. Let's see. You let it go. What did I say? What did I say? I said this. So the Tower card is upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, staying in a situation for too long. Your intuition, your gut, and your soul is going, Marcy, it's time to leave the situation. This ain't good for you. Let's go. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care if it's work arena. I don't care if it's family members that are pissing you off. I don't care. But the Tower card is always a destructive energy, chaotic. It's like chaos. It's like havoc energy. And if this isn't external, this is internal. And now you're going to have to do some sort of a rebuild. Accept it is what it is. No more, no less. Healthy boundaries now needs to be implemented. We need to start leaving it. Leave it behind. Because there is an energy about you, Marcy, where you can't see it clearly, can you? The moon card is a distortion, but the moon card is the medium. The moon card is the one who has the dreams and the visions, who needs to dream journal. The moon card always represents, like, just because you can't see things clearly, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist or it's not there. The moon card is divine feminine energy, so you stepping into your divine feminine energy. You might need to journal. Dream journal is really good for you. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I feel like I'm seeing partnering up and collaboration around you. At some point, you might be partnering up, collaborating, teamwork, brushing up on your skills or the quality of work, and there's some sort of money coming your way. I also feel like there's good news around you that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Like, I feel like there's children or grandchildren, depending on your age, Good news that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Not only that, there's also going to be romantic energies around you. So if it's not here yet, it's coming in. But you do need to rebuild a more solid you, or a solid foundation for yourself. I am seeing the World card. Are you learning lessons? Are you learning well? Because the World card is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of a goal, and learning important life lessons. You might still be in the midst of learning the lessons and finding balance within these lessons that you're experiencing. The Fool card is trip, travel, relocation. The Fool card is the clean slate and the new beginning. It's zero. It's a new beginning. Take a leap of faith, new adventures, new beginnings, a clean slate, a new path being set up for you by the universe. So in order to get to this, we got to cleanse and clear out this. Anchoring your reading is childlike energy, having fun, letting your hair down, unexpected gifts and pleasantries, soulmate energy coming towards you. If this energy isn't here yet, it's coming in at some point. So I hope that helps you in some way, Marcy. So much to look forward to, honey. You just got to get out of your own way, yeah? I have got Aries, I've got Cancer and Pisces, I've got Aquarius, and I've got Capricorn in your energy. So I've got no one on my list. I'm going to go back and forth from followers and people who don't follow me. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading. If you do want a 7-card reading and you want to bypass the 104 people in the room, it is the carousel that I've pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list. So I'm going to go back and forth now from my followers. Oh, there you go. Kindness, you snuck in there. Kindness rocks. Look at you, you snuck in there, didn't you? All right, here we go. Kindness rocks. Get over here, and I need your name, please. A pen name, your AKA name, you know, something like this. Kindness rocks. Hi, honey. Rosario, what is your reading about, my love? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Rosario. 11, 11, 11 everywhere you go. I'm seeing 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 is the master number. 11 is the portal. 11 is the doorway. When you look at the number 11, it means walk through the door. You've got new opportunities and you've got blessings coming your way. You were meant to have these experiences because you were meant to teach. I'm also seeing palm trees around you as well, Rosario. What is your question, honey? Like stability, growth potential. Leah, you're on my list. Growth potential, palm trees, growth, flexibility, Aquarius, free spirit. A career change, the change of something I'm seeing. You need to make a wish because you got wish fulfillment around you, Rosario. I feel burnt out though. I feel a bit burnt out when I'm in your energy. So you might need to have a break or take a step back. Probably why I'm seeing the palm trees. Can any of my moderators see the question from Rosario, please? You might need to add some emojis. Bankruptcy. Are you asking me if you should consider bankruptcy? All right, honey, let's see. Please just say Anna or sis. You can call me ma'am when I'm like 80. I still got another like 40 years to go. 35 years to go. Anna is fine. Sis is fine. Yeah. All right, honey, let's do this. Should you consider bankruptcy? Angels, guides, and loved ones. This is for Rosario. You don't have to. I see you paying it off. You might not see the miracle around it, but I don't think you have to. You got money coming in. The 7 of coins represents money, patience, everything that you've grafted, worked hard for, put time, love, and energy into, it's going to end up falling your way, or it's gonna end up turning in your favor. You don't have to. I'm not seeing that you like a need to do that. If you feel like in some way it's gonna lighten up the energy for you, then do it. But I don't think you need to. You have to listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you to do? But you don't need to, because I feel like there's money coming in for you. Let's have a look. Let's get into it. Like, you probably would have done it already. What stopped you? What stopped you from doing it already, Rosario? Was there something going on in the pit of your stomach? Was there a feeling that you had? I rebuke this struggle. I rebuke it. This is not a struggling. This is an experience. Stop talking. Guys, stop saying things and attracting it. Struggle is a spirit. So if you're saying, I am struggling, you have called in the spirit of struggle, and now that little gremlin is attached to you and is going to give you more things to struggle about. You ain't struggling so hard. I rebuke this. I rebuke it. I rebuke this. You felt like you need to wait. Why? Because you know that there's something coming your way. Like I said, you don't have to. But if you are struggling and you feel like you're drowning and you feel like you're going to die, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I rebuke this struggle. Watch what you say, people. I'm getting that off the screen. I'm going to put these prayer hands instead. I'm going to go with those ones. Rosario, angels, guides, loved ones, Rosario. You're supposed to have your own business. Do you have your own business? You're supposed to have a side hustle, your own business. You'll be great at it. If you don't have your own business, then you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. But you're supposed to have your own thing. A side hustle. Do you have your own business? Yes. Are you saying, you're confirming you have a business? That is going to help you. Promise. I promise. Watch. It's going to get big. Watch. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps all over my body. You're going to be collaborating with two people, men. They could be masculine. You're an empath and a healer. You're an empath and you're a healer. That's why you feel everything at a very high octave. Oh man, I ain't worried about you. I am not worried about you at all. So, around this business, you're going to be collaborating with two people, more or less. It could be women that have masculine energy, but I am seeing very dominant masculine energy around you. I've got an older masculine and I've got a younger one, and one of them's coming in with some cash. Invest with you, invest for you, invest with you in some way. Slow and steady wins the race. Clarity and truth, insight and help is coming your way. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. You are an emotional queen, so you're an empath, you're a healer. The Queen of Cups is loving, kind, nurturing, and always helping everybody else and leaving yourself till last. You're not allowed to do this anymore. You come first. All of those other fuckers come in second, even if it's my kid. Right, you little shit. You're second, I'm first. Take care of you first, and then everybody else is second. I am feeling, as I'm connecting to you, though, you're an empath. So you're going to feel everything very... It's like whatever hits a normal person, it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll deal with it later on. You, it's like, oh, fuck. Am I going to get through this shit? But you're an empath, so feel your way through it. Go with the flow. Don't fight against the current. One of the things that God said to me when I crossed over to the other side was stop trying to go against the tide. Like, stop swimming in your emotions, because if the waves are high and you're trying to swim, you're going to get tired and drown. Whereas if the waves are high, just let your body go limp and let the waves take you to where you need to get to, man. You didn't even have to swim. You're coming out as the healer, the strength card. You're stronger than you think you are. You are going to bypass this situation. It ain't going to be here forever. This is everything is temporary. We're all going to die. We're not going to be here forever. We're all going to go. So everything that is in this physical world doesn't even belong to you anyway. So when you're trying to save all that money to buy your 7-bedroom house, that's going to go to somebody else, because nothing in the material world is coming with you when you cross over to the other side. So who gives a shit? So the strength card is about strength, courage, like perseverance, keep going, self-love, unconditional love, self-respect. Like, manifest, man. You got this. Fight for what you want. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. And there are going to be some challenges in life, but this is you. You ain't going to be knocked down. And think about all of those times, Rosario, all them times where you're in the depth of hell and you could not see your way out of the depth of hell, and you managed to crawl out of that shit. Because once you're in the depth of hell, there ain't nowhere else but up. I've been in hell many times, just to let you know. With the violence, the street, being on the street, not having any money to feed my kid, violent relationship, trying to heal from my surgery. You know, it's just all just long, really, isn't it? But the contract. Good karma. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The Justice card represents good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the signing of the contract. The contract could be a new house, a new car, a new job, a new home. It could be a marriage. All of the above. Anchoring your reading. I know right now it feels like that. Conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry, sports play. And I know we like to sit in the stress of it all. We like to sit in it until our fingers become all pruny. And it's like, don't do that. There's only one card that I don't like in your reading, and it's anchoring it. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. You've already had hell in your life, and you've already seen your way out of it. So believe me when I say to you, Rosario, this too shall pass. And you over analyzing and thinking on it is going to create a block to angels and guides and loved ones trying to give you the blessing. Just get out of the way and say, you know what, God, that's what I do. If there's something that I can't handle or deal with, I'm like, God, I put it in your hands, because I can't do it. I can't handle it. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to give it to you, and then I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. I do this all the time, and it always works out. It always works out. So Rosario, I hope that helps you in some way, my love. You're going to be okay, man. I know right now you're in the muck of it, so you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But believe me, if you just look a little, maybe squint your eyes, you'll see the pinprick of a light, is what I'm trying to say in English. So I hope that helps you in some way, honey. Love and light to you. I got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini in your energy. So I hope that helps you. Listen, hold out for now. If things doesn't start to look up in, I don't know, a month or two, then maybe file. Doesn't matter. But you do have a business, or you're supposed to have your own business. That will help you out. That will help you. Installments, payment. You're not running away from the problem. You want to actually fix the problem. That's what you will tell them in the end. Leah Ali. If you would like to get a reading like I just gave to Rosario, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Have I? No, I haven't. Pinned it on the bottom of our screen. Or you can go there. 7 cards for the carousel. I am going to cater to everybody else once I'm done with Leah. So Leah is the last one on my list. If you would like to bypass the 93 people in the room and you would like to get an in-depth 7-card reading, it is the carousel. Otherwise, you don't need to follow me. You don't need to tap the screen to get a reading. I will still read for you even if you don't follow me. Copy and paste your questions. Spam the living daylights out of me. Once I'm... Oh, thank you, honey. Once I'm done with Leah, I will cater to back and forth people who are following me and people who are not following me. And because I've got no one, I will do that for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes. All right, here we go. Leah Ali, are you here, sweetheart? Get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Leah Ali. What does Leah Ali need to know? Is it a general, honey? There you are. What do I see coming through regards to relationship? And to anything for me happening? Are you in a relationship or are you single? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe, guys. Just copy and paste your question. You don't have to follow me to get a reading. You're in a relationship. All right, sweetheart. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is whatever relationship you're in, it's a karmic one. So you've known each other from a past life. You might be being triggered right now. Your person might be winding you up. It's tough. There you go. So before you even said it was tough, I said to you might be being triggered, right? That's what I just said. As I was connecting into your energy, I feel like I am being triggered right now. Triggered, and it's because you guys you've known each other in a past life. Now, what I do past life readings, by the way. So I can tell by your birthday and your star sign once you once you pay for a soulmate reading. I can tell you what your connection is and why you're together. Been doing it for 10 years. And I'm very good at it, if I may say so myself. What star sign are you both? It feels karmic relationship, trigger, turmoils, resentment, learning lessons, the need to let go and the need to love. I've got Virgo energy in your energy already. I've got a lot of abundance coming into your energy, but I feel like all of this has to come in later on. I'm seeing 3s and 9s everywhere I go. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, the 3rd of a month, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month. It's like a bull having a relationship with a bird, because Aquarius is an air sign. And air is, and then bull, the Taurus, is earth. Who's the stubborn Taurus, fixed and stuck and fixed in their own way, and it's my way or no way? And then Aquarius is like, I don't give a fuck. And then you're both fixed signs, so you're both really fucking stubborn, and it's like none of you is going to be able to, you know, meet in the middle. Well, who's the Taurus? You're both fixed. You both got a stubborn streak about you. Ain't no one going to win here. You. Who's going to budge the bull, eh? Ain't nobody going to budge a bull. It's literally a bird having a relationship with the bull. I mean, how are you going to even, like, kiss? So the bird needs to fly down with its beak and go like this, and then the bull has to go. And then how would communication work? I don't know. It's like air and earth. It's a lot. All right, here we go. Let's do this. There's too much. Oh shit on a stick. Fuck a duck. There's a lot of conflict here. There's a lot going back and forth energy. It's back and forth. It's conflicting energy. This is about, you know, challenges and obstacles and sports play. And it's just really, it could be toxic in some way later on, if it isn't already. Because you guys have come together to trigger each other in some way, to learn something. So in a past life, this is how it works in a past life relationship. You could have either been one of these things: brothers, lovers, enemies. And you come into this lifetime to fix the problem, to try and find some balance and equilibrium in your connection, to find, you know, a happy medium. I'm seeing that your Aquarius is being a bit of a prick. Sorry. Like, your Aquarius, because the swords is Aquarius. The swords is Aquarius energy, Libra and Gemini. I don't know if your person is going through some conflict, mental conflict, challenges, and is being cold, cutthroat, and brutally honest. And this is going to be challenging for you to deal with. Hence why you got that difficulty. And I feel like at some point you must have felt like you needed to walk away, man. You must have felt one way or another at some point in this connection where you're probably thinking to yourself, do I stay or do I go? Because I've got the walk away card here. 8 of Cups is abandon, retreat, walk away, moving on. Something has to change. If something doesn't change, then it doesn't, I don't know. Something has to change. You and all your, oh, really? Karmic? But we keep coming back to each other. Karma. Karmic relationship. Boomerang. You have to learn what you need to learn from each other and then walk away. The reason why you keep being pulled back to each other is because it's toxic. It's triggering. And something needs to be healed from that lifetime in this lifetime. And something has to be done ASAP. It's got to be done fast, quickly. Is somebody moving? Are you moving in together? Moving, travel, relocation? There's an unbalance here. The Chariot is take action, make moves, necessary changes, stop delaying, no more procrastinating. The Chariot is about balancing yin, yang, ego and soul, masculine and feminine. Because this feels like there's a lot of travel. And you travel a lot for work. It feels like there's too much travel here. Like you're away all the time, or when it feels like there's a disconnect in the relationship on some level. 8 of Wands is speed, necessary changes, news arriving, travel and relocation, moving. Something has to change, honey. It's going to be the same. You have to change. Your person has to change. You both have to change, and you both have to make the change in the relationship. It can't be one person doing all the work. Otherwise, someone is going to walk away. Around you and aside from the relationship, you're supposed to have a new car. You're supposed to have balance and equilibrium. You're supposed to make a change in your own personal life. And you're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday. You're supposed to have your own business. Collaboration, a partnership. Collaborating with 2 or 3 people. Craftsmanship, brushing up on your skills, your craftsmanship, doing something that you love to do aside from the connection. Ooh, this is your person. Who that? Who's the other man in your energy, dude? Because you might meet somebody around work, travel, study, education. Because I got 2 masculines around you. And if this one ain't here yet, this one's coming in at some point. FYI, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Earth placements matches you better than that one. Sorry, hon. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Masculine energy. I'm a woman that thinks like a man. Masculine energy. This is a masculine energy. That's why I put it as a masculine and feminine. So it does feel like there's somebody else coming into your energy. I'm going to say that now. You think that you only have one person. There's somebody else coming in. And it makes sense. Aquarius, stubborn as fuck. Taurus, stubborn as fuck. Both dominating in some way. Stubborn. No one wants to like give in. But then you go and then you come back. And then you go again and then you come back. It's karma. Karmic relationship. So yeah. It makes sense. Why do you only think you get one soulmate in the world? You don't. FYI, I don't know why people think a soulmate is your lover or your husband or your wife. No. My bestie was my soulmate. She passed away. That was my soul mate, my soul sister. I have a soulmate connection to my daughter. You have many soulmates in this lifetime, and it's not attached. I'm a soulmate reader. It's not attached to just lovers. A soulmate is kindred spirits. You have more than one soulmate. My baby daddy was a soulmate of mine, but he was an asshole. Bye. I had to get rid of him, waiting for the other one to come along. I had another soulmate. He was a Rastafarian. Oh, God. But, you know, just wasn't our time. Fucking asshole. But anyway, moving past me. All right, I've got no one else on my list. Oh, God, if I could go back in time, man, I would. All right. My list is still open. I'm going to keep it open for a few more. I'm going to keep my list open for another half an hour. And I'm going to go back and forth from my followers and people who are not following me, because I'm getting tired and my back's hurting me. I mean, I was on the treadmill for like an hour this morning after all. All right, I'm going back and forth. Here we go. Okay, here we go. My list is still open, so if you want to bypass the 94 people in the room, again, 7 cards for the carousel. Vivian. See, Vivian's not following me, but my guides highlighted her name. This is why I said you don't need to follow me. You don't need to gift me. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. Just copy and paste your question. Should I let go of Nagonadi? I feel his lack. Then, yeah. Without the cards, yeah. Lack commitment. I just feel like he's not your person. I feel like you're supposed to learn from this person. I don't think he's your divine counterpart. I don't think he's your soulmate. I think he's good at talking the talk and not walking the walk. I feel like he's money orientated, wants to focus on money, get rich or die trying. You have a divine counterpart in your energy. Look, this is you. You're not satisfied. This is him. Yeah. Talk the talk, but don't walk the walk. And you're supposed to have a divine counterpart. He ain't here yet. You can meet him around work or around study. I don't think that's your person. Sorry. Let him go. Bye. Love and light to you. Bye. Sending you on your merry way. Will Elia help you today? Mo. Angels, guides, loved ones, will Elia help you today? Is it Eli? Eli? No, I don't think so. I feel like this person's trying to rest, or is going to make up an excuse and is going to try and make an excuse. I don't think this person's going to help you today. You have another option or another choice. The Lover's card is ask someone else. Ask someone else, Mo. I don't think this person's Eli is going to help you today. Your dreams need a practical plan. I don't think that person's going to help you today. Sorry, sweetheart. No. Why can't I pin up? Why is this being... Fuck a duck. Kashif. Any messages from the universe for me, Kashif? I'm trying to pin you up. It's not working, Kashif. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Kashif need to know? Please, in love and light. Good karma, a turning point, travel and relocation, a new vehicle, good luck on your side. The universe is telling you that you've done good things and now good karma is attached to you and the wheel is turning in your favor. However, you need to get rid of this conflict. If this is internal or external conflict, it's going to be challenging and then you're going to create some sort of obstacles. You need to focus on money, work and career, Kashif, because I feel like the King of Coins is always about money, security, stability, having your own business, a solid foundation. This is the energy around you, Kashif. Angela, will NP and NC be in a relationship? Angels, guides, loved ones, will they be in a relationship? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I'm going to be on here for another 26 minutes and then I'm out. If you'd like to bypass 93 people in the room, it is the carousel for 7 cards. Will they be in a relationship? No, I don't think so. I mean, who are they kidding? And even if they did get into a relationship, it ain't going to last long because the death card is the death is ending, letting go, moving on. It feels like there could be a lot of problems in this relationship as well. It don't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Jojo, will David and I get back together? Jojo. Baby, it's you ain't got us all nowhere. Na 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 na. No, I wanna like. Ooh. Baby, all I want is you know. No. You and David will not get back together. And if you did get back together, it's turmoil, upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world. It's basically bullshit. And if you did get back together, you're going to feel, I don't know, self-imprisoned, like restricted in some way. It doesn't feel like, this is a marriage card. It's upside down. I don't think you should get back with David, man. I think you need to reevaluate this relationship because if you're not together right now, there's a reason for it. And the universe might have just done you a little bit of a favor and you might have just dodged a bullet. Michelle, will I get the job that I want? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Michelle get the job that she wants, please and thank you? Will you get the job that you want? Will you get the job that you want? I don't, it might, look at that shitload of cash. You need to get a scratch card and lottery ticket is what you need to do, girl. Because this represents legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity, absolute money, security, blessings, and prosperity. Do I feel like you can get the job? Sure. Is that the better part of how you're going to be rich? No. But I do feel like there's expansion in your energy. Ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, shitloads of cash. Shitloads of money, honey. Oh my God, it feels great. I like it. Chanel, is Chris the man that I'll marry and have kids with? Angels, guides, loved ones. Is he? If you'd like to get on my list and you'd like to bypass the 114 people in the room, it is 7 cards for the carousel. I will be on here for another 23 minutes and then I need to go. I am going back and forth from my followers and people who are not following me. I want to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading. Here we go. Is Chris the man that you're going to marry? Nope, I've got the marriage card upside down. No karma together. Maybe you'll have an experience together. You'll be with each other for a certain amount of time. But then all of a sudden it's going to feel quite, I don't know, closed off. And then somebody's going to be like unsure at a crossroads. You do have soulmate energy around you, but I feel like this energy is coming in later on. It's like you're supposed to have some sort of experience with this person and that's fine. But I don't think, Chanel, it's going to be a long-term thing. I'm so sorry. It doesn't feel that way to me. Kieran, will Connor, and I date seriously? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you and Connor date seriously? Kieran. Will you date seriously, you and Kieran and Connor? Kieran and Connor. No. No. You might go out and then you might start to see that he's quite immature and needs to grow up. There's something about him that you can't see yet. And it just feels like he's coming out as somebody who's immature and has a lot of growing up to do. I got a no with that one. I'm sorry, hon. What does Teresa need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Teresa need to know, please? In love and light, what does Teresa need to know, please? in love and light for Teresa. I feel like you need to get out of your head. Self-imprisonment, restriction and isolation is going to cause a block to your blessings. If you're over-analyzing and overthinking things, it's going to create, you know, conflict. It's going to create uncertainty. And this might not be your energy, Teresa. It could be somebody else's energy that you're picking up on and you're absorbing it on some level. Stay away from energy vampires and soul-sucking critters and tap into the spiritual part of yourself. This also represents a spiritual connection and a spiritual relationship in your energy. So if this person isn't here yet, this person is coming in at some point. Your guided message, because you're a super fan, look at the bigger picture. Can I get a general reading, please? Mostly relationship and career. Are you in a relationship? Are you single? Vashanya. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, you need to think about that, or you need to be the boss of your own business. Queen of Coins represents domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, somebody who's resourceful and domestically skilled. I am seeing that you're supposed to get married and have children. I am seeing that as well. I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus strong on the table. The Ten of Cups is the love and support that you felt has eluded you, that you'll end up having. Look, the husband and the wife and the child. And then the Hierophant is marriage, spirituality, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself and having a spiritual connection. I also feel like the Nine of Coins. If you've been single for a while, I feel like you need to focus on your money and your career, because this does represent solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain and prosperity. Energy looks great for you. Don't see any issues around that. 1111. I tried to pin you up. You're a follower and a super fan. And you guys, loved ones, what does 1111 need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I am doing open readings right now. So I'm reading for, yes, my followers and my super fans, but I'm also reading for people who don't follow me. If you want to bypass the 125 people in the room, it is 7 cards for the carousel. 1111, I'm reading you, sweetheart. I saw you, and I tried to pin you up, but it's not working. I feel like there's supposed to be some sort of new beginning around you, but it's coming in later on. The birthing of a child, opportunity for relationship, money and security, I am seeing around you. The Nine of Coins talks about self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. Make sure that you're not focusing on all the things that you don't have, and start focusing on all the things that you do want, so you can end up manifesting and co-creating it. Good. Congratulations. The Devil card is upside down. This is good. This represents recovery and leaving a situation that no longer serves you. Hold your vision is what I'm seeing. That's your guided message. 1111. Will my father end up with my brother Anthony to live permanent? Will your father end up with your brother? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Miriam's father end up with Miriam's brother? No. Right now, they're going back and forth about it. They're juggling, trying to make a decision. But ultimately, I don't think that's going to happen. I think on some level, your father might be unsatisfied with living with your brother. Not happy living with your brother on some level. I just feel like there's going to be, it doesn't feel right. Penny. Will my brother end up marrying his girlfriend, Francis? I don't think so. I think somewhere deep down inside your brother's soul, he's emotionally unfulfilled in some way. I feel like he might be dealing with somebody who's really immature and she needs to grow up on some level. I don't know if it's the roles are reversed. But for me, it doesn't feel like it's going to go that way. Should I have left it a long time ago? And here I am again. I wake up and all my employment, and then we... What? Scarlet? Should you have left a long time ago? Angels, guys, loved ones, should Scarlet have left a long time ago? It's Reese. You should have left ages ago. You already know the answer to your own question. You would have had more peace. You would have felt aligned, rested in some way. And I think you are going to leave Scarlet. And you'll have something brand new. The Justice card is like justice, balance, harmony, moderation, peace. This is the energy around you. Scarlet, you should have left ages ago. I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is. I don't know if this is a work thing or if it's a relationship thing. But you should have left a long time ago, sweetheart. Reese, what is your reading about? You do not need to follow me to get a reading. If you're not happy, Latia, you're on my list. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, super fan, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I always tell people don't need to gift me or tap the screen because I don't want to get shouted at the end of it. I gifted you a bunch of flowers. Well, don't do that. Love and appreciate you if you do, but you really don't need to do that. I will do free readings. Reese, what is your reading about, sweetie? It's your fave, Reese. That's the name of your handle. Career. All right, sweetie, I got you. Yes, sir. All right, honey, I got you. The first thing that I'm seeing is that you need to take a step back, okay, and think about what it is in terms of career. Now, if you're looking for an answer, the best way to ask a tarot reader is, all right, Anna, should I be a magician or a gardener? And then I'll tell you which one looks good. But I could never tell anybody what kind of career you're supposed to be doing. There's no one on God's green earth that was ever going to tell me that I was going to be doing tarot as like something that I'll be doing to, you know, like a career. Never thought that would ever happen. So you have to make sure. Are you asking me if you will get the position? I got a yes with that. But I don't think that's the only energy around you, though. I don't think that's the only energy around you. You'll get that position, but it's like you're not going to be there long, or another option or another opportunity is going to come your way. I've got Endeavor. I've got 444 everywhere you go. So you're going to see that number everywhere. Triumph. Chaos after triumph after chaos is what I heard. Upheaval, downfall, disasters. There's more. That USLI, that's not the only opportunity around you, love. And remember, guys, you need to love what you're doing so you can be there for a long... If you don't like what you're doing, then you're not meant to be there. If you don't love what you're doing, you're not meant to be... If you like what you're doing, no, you're not meant to be there, sorry. I do like it. The money's all right. It is close to home. No. That's not what you were born to do. if you like it. You have to love it. Emelita. I got you. All right, here we go. Yes is the answer to the question. I do feel like you'll get this job. Do I feel like you'll be satisfied? Not really. Like, you have an expectation about what that job's going to be. You might be surrounded by vampires. They might give you a responsibility and it's not worth the pay. This is why I always say that everybody born into the physical world is supposed to have their own business and show their own talents. We all have an individual talent that we were all born with, and we were here to show it off. Some people might be good at singing, communication, writing music. Some people might be giving good advice. Some people might be, I don't know, dancers, singers. I don't care. Good with flowers, Mother Nature, working with animals. I don't care. But you're supposed to be doing something that you love to do and fulfilling your life purpose. And if you ain't doing that because you're working in the back office, you know, and that's fine, because I did that too. I even cleaned shit from a toilet. I was like a toilet cleaner at one point. And as great as that was, I fucking had enough of my boss. You're conflicted about career, what you're doing. Like, you got to figure out what it is that you love to do. You have to love what you love to do. If you don't love what you're doing, it means you ain't meant to be doing that, because this is a conflicting card. Challenges, obstacles, rivalries. I do feel, as I'm connecting to you, I feel like there will be a masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. This person is going to give you help, clarity, and insight as to what you're supposed to be doing in the career. Like I said to you, there is not just one option around you when it comes to your career, Rissa. There's like more than one option. More than one option. More than this is not the only thing that you're capable of doing. Your soul has come in to do more than just that, unless you love it, right? Unless you love it. I'm seeing triumph here. I did say that. Triumph, success, blessings, recognition, being the boss. I am seeing that you're going to find a place of peace when it comes to work at some point, because this is rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, and solitude. I am seeing that there is going to be balance and harmony in your energy. Balance, harmony, moderation, filling up your own cup. And I'm also seeing good karma around you. So this represents that you've done something true and just. You've done something good. And now the universe is going to reward you by turning this karmic energy or the karmic wheel in your favor. So the Wheel of Fortune again, it represents good karma. Good karma. And anchoring your reading. Wow. It's not just that. There's other options. Ace of Coins is job, pay rise, promotion, investment, many opportunities coming your way to build a solid foundation. It's not just what you think, sweetheart. There's a lot more stuff in your energy, a lot more blessings. So yeah, you can get that job with what you asked about, sure. But is that the only thing I see in your energy? No, not even close, Rissa. More. There's more things coming your way. More. Latia, hope that helps you in some way. You're so welcome, honey. Latia, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Latia. I've got Latia and Emelita. When I'm done with Emelita, I will go back and do readings on the chat. So I will go back and forth by people that are following me and people who are not following me. I am going to be leaving, guys, in about 7 minutes. Let's go toilet. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I really want that burger. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room, again, it is 7 cards with a carousel just in the corner there or above the screen. Latia, what is your reading about, sweetheart? Let me know. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Latia. The first thing that I'm seeing is runner and chaser dynamic. I don't know whether you're in the relationship or not, but I got a feeling that you either are chasing something or some... Okay, here we go. Could I get a career? Tech or sticking where I am before my business is full. All right, let's find out. Could I get a career on switching to tech? A single runner doesn't. Okay, the chasing and runner energy always represent fear energy, chasing something that you want. It doesn't have to be runner and chaser dynamic in a relationship. I don't read simply chaser and runner, chasing and running dynamic just in relationship. Chasing something is the thing running away from you, the perfect job. When you chase something, it means, and it could be job energy. When you're chasing something, it's because it's away from you. So you have to go chase it. It doesn't have to be relationship. I'm a tarot reader that will always make sure that I read all aspects of life, because we're human, living and chasing everything. Chasing love, chasing money, chasing the career, chasing the house, chasing the job, chasing everything. So in terms of the runner chaser energy that I'm picking up on, should you stay or should you go? Should you run to the new thing or should you stick at it? So let's find out and see. All right, here we go. So you want to find out if you should stick at it. At some point, you're going to leave anyway. Wherever you at, you're going. It don't matter. This is divine intervention, Latia. Your soul is guiding you in another direction anyway. So even if you was to say to me, should I stick at it until my business gets good? For me, you should go. I do think you should. You should. What were you feeling? Because at some point, you're going to go anyway. You're leaving. You're going to go for your business anyway. And I know you're going to leave for your own business and your business is going to start to thrive because of the 8 of coins. This is a business owner card. So when you were saying stick at it or go, where were you directed to energetically? Because ultimately, you got to listen to your intuition. Your business is going to thrive anyway. That's aside from this, you're going to end up having to leave with the death card because you have to focus on your business because it will bloom. So Latia, you're going to go anyway. Go as soon as I can. It makes work. You're going to go anyway. I don't care if you're going today, tomorrow, somewhere in the future. You're going to go. The death card is a final. It's final. You're done with it. We're done. The death card is the transition, the transformation, the rebirth, the letting go of the old and giving birth to the new. And what is the new? Your own business. The 8 of coins is mastering your craft, creating a body of work, enjoying the employment of work that you're doing, but it's your own business. The 8 of coins is working for yourself or you needing to be the boss of the company that you're working for. You're going anyway. You prayed for this, didn't you? You might get it in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. This is wish fulfillment, abundance, material abundance, good health, and a blessing. Light a candle and make a wish. You might be collaborating or partnering up with a masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point and he might want to invest in your business at some point. The Queen of Cups tells me that you're very intuitive. So listen to your intuition, your gut and your soul, and don't let your emotions run away with you. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. I am seeing that you need to have healthy boundaries, implement healthy boundaries, persevere and keep moving forward because victory around this question is yours. Victory, success, recognition, boss mode, being awarded for the great work that you've done. After like all that hard work and all that grafting and all that adjusting that you've been doing, Latia, I'm telling you, man, new beginnings. All that hard work that you put into something, it's gonna pay off. It was not for nothing. It was all for something. So the Ace of Wands is paying off. New beginnings, new job. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Your cards are really good. Just make sure that you don't talk about your business to nobody until it's come to fruition. You have to nurture your energy as well. I've got opportunities, 11, 11, 2, 2, 2. You're going to establish and settle yourself. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. But you do need to make sure that you're taking care of your health as well. Going to the gym, working out, eating more healthily, having a physical outlet to like detangle and de-stress. That's what you need to implement now before all of this is activated. Emelita. And guys, loved ones, this is for Emelita. What does Emelita need to know? Please, in love and light. You're so welcome, honey. Emelita, what is your reading about? I will set the alarm clock for another 15 minutes for everybody. Oh, look at that. All right, here we go. Just over all life and my schooling, I'll finish in 7 weeks. All right, hun. What do you want to know? You want general reading? Just overall life. Okay. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is you have to be your authentic self. Like, we wear a mask everywhere we go. We all do it. If things are going to get better in life, and if you get your Rex this year? Will you get your Rex PN this year? Will you get this year? I don't know. There might be a delay to it. I don't think it's like all doom and gloom. I just feel like there could be a delay to the Rex PN. All right. Be your authentic self. Do not change who you are to please somebody else. Make sure you're not wearing a mask. The one thing that I learned from my near-death experience as well is authenticity. What you see is what you get. How I am with you is how I am at home with my siblings, with my everyone. I'm not any different. A lot of people put a different mask when they go and see their mum or their dad or their colleague or their co-workers or their siblings. Or authenticity is really important, Emelita. So be who you were born to be. I got Gemini energy around you. I see 3 and 8 around you. So you might see 3, 3, 3, 3 or 8, 8, 8 everywhere you go. Like, you need to keep praying and wishing and asking and believing that, you know, there's miracles in your energy. I feel like you might have deja vu all the time as well. You need to listen to music. You need to have fun. There is a reward coming your way. I see an aeroplane in my third eye. So you might be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday. There's something about communication as well. Communicate better. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, Melita. But being authentic as well with it. And you can be authentic and say what you mean and mean what you say, but always say things in love energy. Here we go. Life is gonna be whatever you ask, whatever you want. The first card to fall out is the Magician, the Magi. Do you know what the Magician is? You've got magician blood. Ancestors' bloodline. The Magician represents that you have the power to think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. So if you're thinking and feeling about good things and bad things, you're going to manifest good things and bad things all at the same time. It's infinite potential and infinite possibilities in your energy. Remember, think it, feel it, say it, you manifest and co-create it. I am seeing an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. He could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. You'll know when he gets here. I'm seeing another masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here, or somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. So you got two masculine energies around you. One very passionate and give you some insight and could be a part of a creative project. The other one could be a connection or relationship depending on the situation that you're in. I'm also seeing study and education around you, good news, a message or an offer coming your way. And I also feel like there could be a child being born into your energy. If this is not you, children or grandchildren, it could be a child born into the family, but it feels like there is study, education, good news, and something coming your way that's going to be tangible and long-lasting. I see that you're a healer because the Strength card always represents the healing energy as far as I'm concerned. You're stronger than you think you are. You need to do some unconditional love, self-respect, and have the courage to say no, persevere, and move forward. I'm also seeing a lot of money in your energy. Maria, you're on my list. I'm also seeing lots of money. So the Ace of Coins represents money, pay rise, promotion, investment, something new coming your way, something tangible and long lasting. Opportunities with the Aces. Aces always represents stability, structure, and money here in the physical world. Anchoring your reading, you got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, reunions, innocence, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way, a divine counterpart and a soulmate in your energy. I like your cards. You got great cards. Is your life going to get better? No. It's going to get fucking amazing. Manifest the shit out of it. You are a magician after all. It's in your bloodline after all. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your energy. Maria. All right, Maria's the last one on my list. Once I'm done with Maria, I will go and cater to everybody else in the room. You're so welcome, sweetheart. So much to look forward to. Don't fuck it up and think about bad things. If the Magician has the capabilities of manifesting the good stuff, then you also have the capabilities of manifesting the bad stuff, right? Right. Maria. Maria, Maria. You're right. What? Fuck-a-duck. Children, you can't live with them and you can't kill them. Here. Always saving the day. What? It's not in here, love. Sorry. No, it isn't. No, it ain't here. It's okay, love. Don't worry about it. Maria, what is your reading about? Remind your West Side Story. All right. Maria. Hello? Are you there? Get over here, Maria. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Maria. What does Maria need to know? Growing up in... Do I need to ask a question? You could do whatever you want. It's your reading, hon. I could do a general reading for you. That will cover money, health, relationships. If you want me to focus on work, or you want me to focus on a specific person, I'll put all my energy into that. It's really up to you. Anything goes. General. All right, so the first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to your energy, Maria, is I've got Gemini energy around you. This could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. This could be somebody, this could be in your sun, moon, and rising energy. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, I don't know if you're undecided about something. Should I stay? Should I go? To stay or not to stay? To do or not to do? That is the question. It feels like I'm undecided about something in your energy. And I don't know what this is. Relationships, work arena, people who you're hanging around with. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I also feel like, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but there's somebody in your matrix that likes you. I don't know if this person has revealed themselves to you yet, but there is somebody in your energy that just wants to get right in there. Right in there. Panties down, bras off, let's get into it. That's the way I feel as I'm connected to you. I don't care if you're in a relationship, because it doesn't mean, oh, they all like you. That's so unfair, because nobody likes me. It's like, where are all the men, for fuck's sake? But I am feeling as I'm connecting to you, yeah, there is somebody that might give you a phone call, but I am seeing that. I also feel like you are a beacon of light for people. What that means, the beacon of light for people, represents that unfortunately for you, Maria, you're going to get drained. So some people say to me, what am I here to do? And I can see their soul energy, and I go, you're meant to be the light. The light of what? I always get the light for what? You are somebody that are just meant to give light and healing energy. So you would be going into the supermarket and you could be paying for your groceries, and then you don't realize that you give light energy to people in front of you, the side of you, behind you. You go home and go, oh, I'll deal with that later, I'm so tired. So you're a healer. So you give energy, and you don't, unbeknownst to you, you're giving out energy and you're absorbing everybody else's bullshit. So you need to maybe reevaluate who you allow into your energy field, because you might be attracting soul-sucking critters and energy vampires. I am feeling that you are light source energy, so you have to be, again, mindful about who you allow into your space. I do feel like you're going to be seeing 3s and 6 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number yet, you will. That number is very, for me, represents, anytime I see numbers in my third eye, it always represents a time frame. So things could shift and change for you. I attract broken people. I know, welcome to my world. You're going to start to see 3s and 6s. 3s represent days, weeks, months, or the third of a month, or 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or the 6th of a month. Sometimes the way that I feel when I'm in your energy, Maria, is I feel like I'm drowning. Overwhelmed, hitting rock bottom, feeling drained, derailed on some. I don't like it. I don't like it. You need to stay away from everyone. Just tell your children to piss off, tell your partner to get lost, and tell your family, don't call me unless somebody's dying. Just everybody leave me the fuck alone. Just basically do what I'm doing. It's like everyone just fuck off. I don't like energy vampires. And I don't want anyone around me. What are you confused about? You don't need to be confused about it. You're a healer. That's why you're drained. And people will suck your energy out of you. Listen, how are you going to be any use to anybody if you got nothing left in you? You got no energy, no light in your energy, because you're too busy giving it to everybody else. They suck the energy out of you. So what are you on? Autopilot. You ain't going to be good to nobody, because when you're burnt out and then something happens and then you got to go to bed, how are you going to help everybody else? Pull away, dude. Bye. I say that to my family. I said that to my mum when she was alive. I was like, everybody fuck off and don't come near me until, if somebody's dying, then bother me. But until then, leave me alone for 5 hours. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. Don't speak to me. Don't even look in my direction. My mum, so last year was, listen, I'm sorry for your loss, sweetheart. I don't know if you know my story, but last year in March, my dad dies of cancer. 2 weeks after my dad dies, my brother's diagnosed with cancer. 2 months after my brother was diagnosed with cancer, my granny dies. 2 months, I think it was 4 months after my granny dies, my mum has a stroke. Within that time frame of me changing my nappies and helping my mum out, because the hospital treated my mum like shit, and they left my mum in her nappies for like 14 hours, so I was going to kill someone. Someone's about to die. Don't touch my mum. I'll take care of her. My cat came home with his eyeballs missing from his head and his face ripped off, and there was maggots in his eye socket. So I had to put him down at 3 o'clock in the morning after changing my mother's nappies last year. I was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, my mum died of a chronic kidney disease. And then my mum died 7 months ago. I mean, how much can one fucking person take? Like, fuck this shit. I'm ready for abundance now. Thank you, universe. Thank you for giving me all them punches and them hits in 1 year. And now I'm fucking done with it. I'm not doing it anymore. So all I'm saying to you, girl, because you and me on the same boat, right? We lost our mum. I mean, I look after my mum all my life. I've only been separated from my mum in 45 years for about maybe 3 years, 4 years I've been separated from my mum. She was my bestie. I looked after her, took care of her. I didn't know how I was going to live without her. I wanted to die. And then, you know, it was just like, I can't do that because my daughter's here and she's relying on me. So, you know, I was her caregiver too, man. Fucking draining, right? But our mothers would want us to live. Like, my mum doesn't want me to be miserable, because I know when I died, when I had, you know, because they sliced me open for the 4th time. Can you see it goes all the way down to there? And they stuck a whole bunch of tubes in my stomach. And then they sliced me up real good here as well when I was about 4, I think I was 3 months old. And then I have another scar, look, just there. Can you see that one? So, I mean, I've fucking been through the whole shit. I've been through all of it, you know? Near-death experience, open heart surgeries. Fuck me, man. 9 hours long, clamping open your chest to fuck around with your heart. I mean, I've been through the mill, but it's all right. There's people out there who's been through worse than me. And when I did have my near-death experience, death is so beautiful. Because my mother is no longer in pain, neither is yours. It's a relief from the body, thank God. So when I left my body, when I had my surgery, do you think I wanted to come back into this meat sack of a body? No. I was more than happy to stay out of my body and go back to heaven where we all belong. I was more than happy to go over there. So as much as I didn't want to lose my mum, I said to God, you either take my mum or you heal her because she's suffering. And then she died a week later after I put her in the hospice. And as much as I thought I was going to die without her, my mum's like, no, you love me enough to die for me. You need to love me enough to live for me. So I'm going to have to do that. And so are you. So I know right now you feel like the energy is heavy and you feel like, you know, there was a lot of shit that happened and you feel like you were cheated in some way, right? My mum was in there for a whole week, man. I saw her and they were great to her. I love that hospice. They were great to her. Because like, I was like, I'm going to change my mum's nappies. And they were like, no, you're not. You can watch us. We're going to take care of your mum. You're going to rest. And I was like, because I could not do it anymore. I was so weak. I never slept a wink at night because that fucking, she had like, her blood sugar kept on going down. So her Libre kept on going beep, 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 beep every fucking hour. So I'm in the kitchen at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, making her sugar water. And it's just like, I was like going, you know what? I've had physical pain, as you can see. Physical pain, cut me open, clamp me open. I've had physical pain. But mental pain and restlessness, and that's the worst pain ever. I'll take physical pain over mental pain because that was tiring, man. You know when you don't get any sleep, you feel like you're dying. Like, no. So I'll take that any day. So you would understand it because you're a carer. Oh my God. And doing all of that, and I still have to have a 5th open heart surgery at some point. So you have been through so much shit, but that's great. because that makes you a superhero. But now we have to have some time and take some time to ourselves. Now we have to start turning in that love that we've given to all the people that we've taken care of. We've got to turn that love back into ourselves. It's only fair. You got to start to release your heavy trauma and your heavy burdens and give it to the universe. And you can't walk around holding it no more. Do you hear me? We're doing that together, girl. You and me. We're releasing all our shit. Give it to our mums. Here, mums. Take this energy that's heavy and transmute it into something amazing. That's what we're going to start to do. The Ten of Wands is feeling heavily burdensome, stressed out, carrying all the pain and the trauma from the past. I'm not holding on to this anymore. Life is going to begin for you and I, girl. That's what's going to happen. Now we can rest. This is you resting, recovering, recuperating, peace of mind, solitude, healing, and doing the healing, mental healing, spiritual healing. You need to do this. That's what she would want for you. And you got the bloodline of alchemy. You got alchemy in your bloodline. So white witches in a past life, healers in a past life, the magician energy, you got the magi attached to you. The magician and the magi is you can think it, feel it, say it, and you can manifest and co-create it. When you focus on something enough, Maria, you're going to end up making it. You're going to manifest it. You got love, depending on your age, children or grandchildren. New love, marriage, proposal, higher form of commitment, and the older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. There's so much opportunities and so much blessings coming our way. But sometimes we're so in the grief that we can't connect to our higher self, to the people that we love. You're allowed to feel sad and sorrow and loss and grief. He's here. I'm still waiting for mine. It's been 14 years. Come on, mum, send him my way and make sure he's got a big one. And make sure he's really tall and make sure he's covered in tattoos and make sure he's got long hair and make sure he's family orientated. Amen. So all I'm saying is you're lucky that he's there. So all I'm saying is the Five of Cups represents loss, regret, abandon, unlove, lonely. Honey, you can feel what you have to feel, but don't stay in that energy for too long. Otherwise, we can't connect to our loved ones. Because grief, remember, they've raised their vibration. They're out of the physical world. They're all the way up in heaven. Connect to our loved ones. We got to raise our vibration by being happy, living the best life, laughing and smiling and not taking life so seriously. That's how you get to connect to your loved ones. Raising the vibration. So you have a lot to look forward to, Maria. You're a soldier. You a bad bitch. You got this. You're going to move forward. You're going to move past this. Things are going to start to look up for you. Do you hear me? Only things to look forward to now going forward. No more sadness. I always say to my mum, send me 333 444 111. Show me a sign. And she shows me all the signs. Butterflies, feathers, ladybirds, dragonflies, repeated numbers. Her favorite song comes on the radio. She's all over me. Love it. Love that. All right, here we go. I'm going to do back and forth followers and people who don't follow me. And then I'm out. Here we go. When the alarm clock goes off, I'm out. I'm going to go between followers and people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. My list is closed. I'm too tired now, guys. My throat's killing me. No, Angel, what do I need to know for July? Angels, guys, loved ones, what do you need to know for July? What do you need to know for July? Travel and relocation, maybe for healing. The Strength card is you're stronger than you think you are. You got this. Have the courage to persevere, move forward. Six of Swords represents that something needs to shift and change in your energy. Necessary changes, relocation or a move. Let go of any heavy burdens that you're holding on to because you're supposed to make some money and finances. Money is coming your way. Stability, finances, all of this stuff is coming into your energy. But I just feel like you might be creating a block or a delay to it. So rest up. For July. Why can't I pin this up? This is so annoying. Chani, need to hear some positive and good news, please. Thank you. All right, what does Chani need to know? What's going on, Chani? Why are you feeling like this? Don't let your emotions make you drown. We're here temporarily. We go, and then we're going to die. Yeah, when you think that life is so bad, just remember we're all going to die. We're all going home. What do you need to hear? There's study, education, good news, the birthing of a child around you. A message or an offer that's going to spark a creative energy around you. You prayed and wished for something and you didn't believe it was going to come true. So what you did was pulled it back into your energy instead of sending it out to the ether. There is a miracle supposed to come your way, but you feel left out in the cold. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Worrying about money, stability, structure, or finances. It's time to let go of your fears, your worries, your sadness. It's time to connect to those above you. It's time to connect to the people that love you, the people who are in heaven watching over you, your guides, your angels, and your loved ones. It's time for you to unfold all your blessings by letting go of your ego. Get out of the ego, tap into your heart space. That's how you open up abundance and divine blessing, by getting out of your own way. Any good news for you or messages for July, Jacqueline? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Jacqueline need to know, please, in love and light? There's enlightenment around you. Thank God. This represents the awakening, able to see things from another perspective. This is you finding balance, thank God, in your energy. The Five of Swords, thank God, is upside down. It means there's harmony, success, problem solving, victory. It depends on your mindset though, but it feels like you're getting there. This will all lead to new job, new beginnings, mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, new beginnings. Make sure you're not focusing on all the problems and on what could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because luck is on your side, Jacqueline. Luck is on your side. Don't get in the way of your luck, yeah? I'm going, oh, something's going to go wrong. It may go wrong. You're changing the energy. Keep working at it. Cthulhu, will Ryan and I reconcile? Angels, guides, loved ones, is there a reconciliation here? Is there a reconciliation? No. If you got back with this person, toxic as fuck, addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on you, this person codependent on you codependent on this person, sexually orientated or bound energy, and it will end up causing heartache and heartbreak. This came up upright. The devil and the Three of Swords, I don't bloody think so. You're not going to partner up or collaborate with each other in any sort of way. You don't even have any karma together. I think you need to reevaluate this relationship, love. I'm just warning you, but I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will. Do with it what you want, but I don't like it. How to move forward with my sister. Is there anything that I need to know? Why? Are you two at turmoil, conflict? Because if there's turmoil and conflict and bickering, get away. Take a step back. What? Is there conflict, turmoil, upheaval, destruction, havoc in the energy? Because if there is, you need to step away. There's nothing you can do right now. Somebody's coming across as slow and stubborn, and you both need to have some sort of healthy boundaries until everything has died down. It feels like somebody is slow to movement. The other one is ready for fire and arguments and passion and, you know, want to speak about it. But it feels like when the energy is topsy-turvy, it means that you kind of need to take a step back from this situation and kind of need to, no, don't go there. Is Brian really interested in you romantically, Kimberly? I am going back and forth from my followers to people who are not following me. So everyone's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription or your superfan lives, then don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I don't like it. Is he interested in you romantically? He might be acting like he is, but he's coming out as a manipulative shit. Sorry, love and light to you, Brian, but don't try it. Can't pull the wool over my eyes. He's coming out as talk the talk and walk the walk, yeah? But he's coming out as somebody who's cutthroat and icy and cold and stoic and, you know, will take from you whatever he can. It will not be an equal balance of give and take relationship. It would feel like you're giving more and you ain't getting nothing in return, and you're going to feel stuck. The hangman is out of balance and out of whack. I don't like it. Sorry, honey. Can't tell you what to do, though. If you want to go forth and prosper with it, go forth and prosper. Can't tell you what to do. I don't like the energy, though, but it's your life, not mine. General advice, Sharon. Angels, guides, loved ones, advice for Sharon General. All right, the advice is use your superpowers wisely. You can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. So watch your mouth. Don't talk about your business. Don't talk to anyone about your business. Stay away from immaturity, gossip, child's play. There is study, education, good news coming your way, and stay away from conflict, challenges, obstacles, and rivalry. If this conflict is not internal, it will be external, and you need to just get rid of this energy. There's a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. And there's also money, pay rise, and a promotion coming your way. Slow and steady wins the race. Slowly does it. So the energy around you does feel, it feels good. Deb, will Jason and I get married in the future? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Deb and Jason get married in the future, please and thank you? Will you get married in the future, please and thank you? Will you get married in the future, please and thank you? There is a possibility that this could happen, yeah, but then you might be thinking about Jason, but then this one comes along. You got two masculines in your energy, sweetheart. One of them is Jason and there is somebody else. And you might be like, oh, I don't want anybody else. But then when somebody like, you know, I don't know, Hercules comes along, you might be like, oh, yeah, distracted. I feel like this could be a potential, yes, for marriage. But I'm not seeing just one person in your energy, though. I'm actually seeing more than one guy. Oh, you lucky cow. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why can't I pin this up for the love of God? Mel's. Oh, for... Can any of my moderators pin up Mel's, please? I don't know where you are, Mel's. Well, that's really annoying. Fuck's sake. If anyone can see Mel's, pin her up later. Do you see me going to Dubai? Eventually, Angeline. Staying in Dubai. Staying in Dubai. Staying in Dubai. Angeline. Not yet. You need to make the work and the money and the business work first. You will move eventually. Six of Swords is moving, traveling, relocation, a holiday. Eventually, you will get there, but not yet. You will get there eventually. Look, take action. You got. There's something about work and money. Isn't it expensive in Dubai, though? Will S come to my house this year? Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Let's have a look and see. Eventually, but I don't know if it's going to be this year. It could be that there are other things getting in the way, like money, shitloads of money, a win, a lottery win, job, the job, better job. Thando, do I have a chance with Mo? Crush. Angels, guides, loved ones. Do you have a chance with Mo? Do you have a chance with Mo? Does Thando have a chance with Mo? Does Thando have a chance with Mo? I don't think so. I don't think so. Six of Cups upside down. If you did get into a relationship, you'll be emotionally unfulfilled. You will get mental clarity around Mo. And I feel like this person could be a little bit manipulative in some way. I don't like it. Domain, general. Domain, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Domain need to know, please? In love and light for Domain. I am going back and forth between followers and people who don't follow me. Stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and drowning in your emotions, feeling sad, lonely, or unfulfilled in some way. I see an older masculine around you. Could be a lover or a friend. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You could meet him around work, study, education, or even around a party. I am seeing love anchoring your reading. So this is soulmate, a divine counterpart, a relationship, a connection. If this energy isn't here yet, it's coming in. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could just be somebody loving and kind and nurturing, because that's somebody that you need, even just a friend. But I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Jennifer, is it in my best interest if I message Tosha back after 3 years she's reached out? No, it's not in your best interest. 3 swords. I don't know if you need to heal or this person is still doing some healing. This person's going through some money issues, relationship issues. I don't think now is a good time to do this. Jennifer, I don't think so. I don't think this is a good time to do it, boo. Don't do it. Can I have a general career love? Angels, guides, loved ones. Danny. What does Danny need to know? What does Danny need to know? You're going to be signing a contract in both avenues. So in your career, you need to make sure you're doing something that you love to do, because there's going to be a new opportunity around the career. This is the career. And this is relationship. So in terms of career, you'll be signing a new contract, a new document at some point. It could be a new job, new opportunity around job. It could be a leveling up in the job. But this is good karma. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. Cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales. And then on a contract in a relationship, a marriage, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, karmic energy, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. Make sure you're not talking about your business to anyone, Danny. And whatever you need to heal, heal it now. Because you are going to get to a place of peace, rest, recovery, new opportunities, abundance. The Justice card is a great card to have, because it's always balance in your life. When will my business improve? Diva. 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 Angels, guides, loved ones, when will Diva's business improve, please and thank you? When? When? Nine days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the 9th of a month, depending on your energy frequency. If you're high vibrational, it will happen in 9 hours. If you're low vibrational, it will happen in 9 months, 9 weeks. Wherever your energy is where it will flow. I can change my timeline just like that. I mastered it. Will I get a good work opportunity anytime? Hell yes. Yes, Ellie. Yes. You prayed for it. You wished for it. You asked for it. You manifested it. You co-created it, and you have to believe it, and then you'll get the money. Everything you put out, prayers, time, energy, love, is going to come back to you. Payback's a bitch. This is money, security, stability, financial gain, prosperity. You having enough money to take care of yourself and everybody else. Yes, there could be a younger masculine who's going to come in that's going to help you out at some point. You prayed for it, you wished for it, so why don't you believe it? Why do you pray for something and then you don't believe it's going to happen? Oh, you guys are so silly. Pray for it, believe it. Believe it like you already have it. Believe it like it's already yours. Congratulations, Mariah. Just like honey. son. It's a son. It's a boy. It's a boy. I got a boy and he's going to be a healer and he's a boy and he's going to make lots of money when he's older and he's going to be able to take care of you. It's a boy. Will I get all the materials needed to set up and start being our own bank this summer? Ooh, I hope so. I say yes to this. Yes, very much so. And there might even be an older masculine coming your way that could help you out. And there's going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment at the end of it. But I also feel like, listen, there's going to be a few challenges here and there. But I mean, it's not something that you can't handle. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that you can handle. You can handle it. I can never see your question, Rashawn. It's really annoying. Pin it on the bottom then. Stephanie, will I find a good job soon? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Stephanie find a good job soon? Why is everybody like finding work? It's like there's a lot of people around the world that can't find a job. You'll be moving out of the rough into something smoother. Yes, you got to walk away from worry, anxiety, depression, stress, because all you're going to do is create a problem and a delay to it. You need to rest, recover, recuperate, and rest your mind. You will have something. Mels, will my relationship get better with my daughter? And is there anything that the universe wants to tell you? Listen, our daughters are always going to piss us right off. And there's always going to be a time when you're going to want to rip off her hair out of that head of hers. But there's nothing you can do about it. Now, what I did with my daughter is I let her make all the fucking mistakes, yeah? And then let her come back to me and go, you're right, mum. And then I'll just sit there going, It will get better. Your mother and daughter, let everything just fall into place. Look. Not everything is as it seems. You give so much, you get nothing in return. And it seems like your daughter is a hothead. So, you know, a couple of slaps here and there will be fine. Just like, Will I be pregnant soon, Abby? I'm still trying to see your question, Rashawn. Abby. You will get pregnant, sweetheart. You're going to have a boy. Just relax. The only thing that you need to do is shag, and shag away. Don't worry about it. Stop stressing out about it. Stop putting too much energy onto it. It's supposed to be effortless. Just shag his brains out. Don't talk about it. Just get on with it. You'll have a boy. What's going on with all these boys coming in? Fiona. Is romance going to progress with me and Jeff? Fiona. Is there progression with Jeff and Fiona? Romance. Yeah, but it just feels like, Amanda, you're on my list. Yes, it will progress, but I feel like you're dealing with a child. I feel like Jeff is childish. Jeff has got childish energy about him. Hold on, guys. Hold on, please. Hold on. Jeff is a child and needs to basically grow the fuck up. Because it just feels like as I'm connecting to Jeff, I just feel like this person is childish, very immature, probably tell you everything that you want to hear, and then you get nothing in return. It just feels like, I don't know. But yes, there could be a potential, but do I feel like you're dealing with a man? I don't. I feel like later on you're going to start to see like the cracks, and you're going to be like, yeah, you need to kind of grow up though, because we're not emotionally on the same page. That's how it feels like. And very good at talking, but not very good at doing the walking. Amanda. Amanda. What is your reading about? Hey guys, loved ones, this is for Amanda. What is Amanda? General. I feel like I'm seeing truth is coming out. There's truth, free will in your energy. I've got Pisces. I also feel like it's time to make a decision about something. I also feel like you need to have, like, strategize. I also feel like there may be people around you that might be looking at you that's a little bit jealous of you in some way. Jealous of what you have. Competition, some sort of a disconnect. But I do feel like there is time to make a decision about something. Like, you need to do something. All right, I got you, Rashawn. I'll read you in a second. It just feels like as I'm connecting to you, Amanda, there's a choice or a decision that needs to be made. If it hasn't happened yet, it will at some point. I also feel like there's something about free will, so choose wisely what's to come. The energy looks great, actually. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing, emotionally in tuned, can feel everyone's vibration, but don't drown in your own emotions. I'm also seeing that you might be juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, or going back and forth about something, because the Two of Coins always represents juggling, choosing this path or that path. Maybe you're juggling 2 jobs or 1 job and another, or this is going to be an opportunity that's going to come your way. I am seeing that you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. The Hierophant always represents spirituality, marriage, soul searching. It represents a spiritual connection in your energy. If it's not here yet, it's coming in at some point, or the leveling up of a current relationship. I also feel like you might be traveling, relocating, going on a holiday. The Six of Swords always represents necessary change, a transition, relocation, or a move. So that could be happening. There is definitely moves around you. Moving house, moving job. Look at these cards. These are all moving cards. So the Chariot is taking action, no more procrastinating, no holding back, the balancing of the yin and the yang energy, and it represents a new vehicle. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which also talks about a new vehicle, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about a turning point, taking a gamble, travel and relocation, holiday, or a new opportunity around you. You got a lot of good karma attached to you, good karmic energy, and an older masculine is anchoring your reading. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. This is your 7th card. Lover or friend, somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. You could meet him around work, study, education, or travel, because you've got a lot of travel cards. Amanda. So I hope that helps you in some way. Is Yasmin going to send needed documents to the Housing Alliance Association before the deadline? Angels, guides, loved ones. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's a delay here. This is an abundant card, but it's upside down. Eventually it will get done, but I don't know. I think there'll be a delay. I'm sorry, Rashawn. I think there may be a delay. That's really annoying. But you've got a new start coming. Something will unfold in this that will be better. It might not hit the deadline, but it just feels like, oh, I don't know. It's just, it feels like there's a delay. Sorry, honey. Is Mason going to bring the money and the car this week, like he said? Tammy. I think you're fed up, Tammy, of this person's crap. I don't think so. I feel like, Tammy, this person's, I don't think so. Destruction. The Death card is not an ending to the situation just yet. And I got the money upside down. And then I got the Judgment card upside down, anchoring your reading. It feels like there might be a delay to this. I feel like there's a part of you that feels like there could be a delay to it, isn't it? You're feeling it, aren't you? I am going to go on Instagram tomorrow. And the link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. If you're interested, yeah, Tammy, I don't think so, hon. If you're interested in following me on Instagram, there is never 100 people on there. There's only like 25 to 30 people on there. It's intimate. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. This is my only TikTok account. I have 100,000 followers and only follow 28 people. So that's how you know what's my legitimate account. I will do my best to post up this live on my YouTube, but I need to go. I need to eat, guys. I'm feeling really tired. I've been on here for a while now. It's nearly 6 p.m. and I got on here at 2. So I need to go and drink, eat, and basically have a little bit of a poo. I will see you guys on Instagram tomorrow. I will post up what time I'm going live on Instagram and on TikTok. And I'll see you then. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't do this without you. Love you and appreciate you. See you on Instagram tomorrow, guys. Bye.